Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to the stream. Listen, the dust has settled on the international, and now the professionals have had their moment in the sun. It's time for someone to tell me to hydrate, but also to put our spotlight on the real Dota. We open up today a marathon tournament. 17 teams that, if they don't drop out, will be competing to win the coveted GTI prize. Welcome to the Goonta National 2025. I'm Scotteh.
Oh my goodness.
I'm joined, as always, once again, by Obnot, my fellow
Hey.
GFG member and co-caster. How are you doing? And are you excited for GTI
Oh,
2025? It's here. This is the real Dota. This is the real Dota.
right. Yeah, the warm-up's done.
This is it.
Here we go. I was merely thinking this morning, man, I wish TI had gone on for longer because I was enjoying watching some Dotes. And my prayers were answered. Here we are.
Yeah,
More Dotes
more
and
Dotes.
arguably more exciting Dotes to watch.
Yeah. Listen, you may be thinking, yes, that does look like the Bernard logo, but unfortunately, Team CE did not submit a logo in the Google Doc that I had access to earlier today, and so that is now their logo until I get access to it. That's all. It's not actually Bernard. It is Ice Cubed versus the poorly named Child Endangerment, who I will be renaming to CE, hopefully for the remainder of this cast. But I think we are soon to get into the draft for game one, so no waiting around. But
I do
yes,
I do really like both Ice Cubed name and their logo is fantastic also.
yeah, look fantastic. And apologies if I have missed the CE logo. I know they have one in Dota, but I cannot see it in my list that I've been given here. So unfortunately, Bernard is copying something here. Um, so yeah, just he's got very judging eyes, as Bernard. He's judging the team, the logoless team. Um, what have we got then? Ah, CE have chosen Radiant, I think, and somebody chose second pick. I missed it. That would be the other team, I presume.
Somebody did pick
Someone chose something, and
second.
likewise somebody else chose something also. But we have a draft, so
Dude,
let's get into it.
we're in.
Let's get drafting. Um, Epic Games Launcher, not now. Why, thank you.
Right. As we get into the bans, do you think any of these teams have been watching the international, and are going to ban similar heroes, or do you think this meta is completely different and it runs its own way? It's not going to be corresponding to pro games.
I think there may be. I don't know. See, it's difficult because I feel like to start with, this tournament's a long tournament. There's a reason I described it as a marathon in like the cringe preamble that I did. It's because it goes on for many weeks, and I think in this first week we could probably expect to see more like professional in inverted commas strats than maybe later in the tournament. Because I
Yeah.
think eventually over time the goon meta will take over. You will still see your witch doctors, your Jakiros, your shadow shamans. Fear not, they will be here. But it might be we have a bit of a like a bedding in period where it's like, oh well, we could go for Helm of the Dominator, except, but do we know how to use it? Critical questions. Critical questions. Quite quite correctly, the chat is also identifying that yes, Goon shouldn't build around TI meta, absolutely. But I also want to see it because I want to see how bad it could be, you know?
Isn't the whole point of being a goon doing exactly what you shouldn't be doing?
Well, yes. And that's why we've been so bad at Dota for so long. Um, so
We got our
bad.
first pick.
Oh, we do, and it's Hoodwink. It's Hoodwink.
So far, TI meta. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, also Vesper's most played hero. Did some research, guys. Don't
Oh.
worry. Don't worry. We're here. And so I think that is one to lock in straight off the bat. I don't know if it would have been contested by Ice Cubed.
Oh my goodness.
But I do know that their carry, their favorite hero is Medusa. Maitukama, big Medusa fan. So so bold that they have locked it in first pick.
That is an incredibly bold thing to go your first pick without having banned AM even.
What I was going to say actually is that there's, to be fair, quite a lot of. I mean, you have the opportunities to take it out now. The other thing really is that there's a lot of heroes, particularly in the mid lane, that I think if both mid laners are who I assume they are going to be, although I'm sure you can mix around roles in this tournament, that things like Ember, Puck are both contested picks between the mid players. There are a few differences. Peebo prefers obviously Puck, but Pango, but both have been playing Puck a lot, I think. So. And then there's also the OD ban is definitely a respect on Hellboy, who I think is going to be the mid for CE. So there's that too. More bans. Pugner, another hero that we've seen in a lot of the pro play. He's just a little guy. Oh my god! Thank you, Falcus, for the sub. Much appreciated. Ogre Magi. Now this is a departure from.
2 heads are better than 1.
And they do, as you said, take out the AM. So no AM into the juicer. So what now?
I kind of like the Weaver ban for the same reason it has the old mana cannon thingy, mana drain talent.
Yeah.
Earthshaker comes out.
I don't know if on my bit of paper, I always go to write ES and then remember there's 2 ESs, so I have to put E-Shaker instead, just to make sure I remember. Spirit Breaker, Puck ban, Quap ban, Centaur ban, and of course the Pugner ban. Okay. So far, I would suggest that CE's draft resembles a TI draft more accurately than anything else.
And the Ringmaster also plays into that.
Yeah.
Some good save, some good initiation, some good lockdown. Between those 2 heroes, you got the two between the 2 supports. You got everything you need. Earthshaker bringing a hell of a lot of stuns as well.
Yeah, it's
now
pretty.
You just need some damage.
That's it. There's good saves. Good saves. Ringmaster box is a real nice save. Yeah, one of the heroes I think that their POS4 has played again. So yeah, they've got good solid picks for CE on their respective heroes. I mean, I guess the Earthshaker can go either off lane or mid. Thank you very much for the follows. Getting absolutely beans over here, live and direct, which we love to see. Just wait until you can bet your beans. It won't be long. Hold tight. Hold
you
tight.
too can have no beans.
Yeah. It could be worse. You could have bet like all of your channel points from the international channel on Extreme Gaming to win Game 5 yesterday, but never mind. Muerta picked up. That'll be, I believe that's the Flowzone hero. From what I've been having a look at, been playing a bit of that in the POS4 role. I guess again, could be potentially flexible to the mid lane too, if they wanted to. But I think it's more of a carry, isn't it? It's either like carry or a POS4 usually.
Yeah, it can kind of do either. It's a nice flex pick actually, but
and now
I would imagine in this situation it's a support. Dawnbreaker is nice. They need a answer to the Medusa still, I think, for CE.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Shaker or Dawnbreaker provide that.
Yeah. So, but right now, what I'm seeing from, we're getting most played heroes almost across the board
Yeah.
for CE, and in fact, the Dawnbreaker pick actually takes one away from Ice Cubed as well. So there is that element of denying although they'd already picked the axe, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. But I guess what you've got is if the axe initiates, then you can use the Dawn to jump in.
Yeah.
And they've already picked their support, so they can't have something annoying like a disruptor that just sends the Dawn back or whatever. Yeah, I just think they do lack the. I don't know what gets the Medusa, unless I'm missing something. Larry in the chat suggesting Sven, Mad Max, Jug. I've already been hurt by a Jug over the last couple of days.
Jug gets banned.
Jug gets banned, yeah, so no
There'll
Jug.
be no Jug.
They banned Necrophos, which is interesting, given they already have the box save for. I know it doesn't save all of the damage, but it pretty much guarantees that the. This
is providing that it comes out at the right time.
Yeah, but I think it's one of the better saves for it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I guess what mid laners are really left for, because it would be Peebo last, right? Still got, I guess, Storm Spirit is still there.
It is Radiant's
which would
I think
be quite good.
It's pretty open for Ice Cube.
And they take out Slark as well.
They've got the initiation from the axe. They've got the damage. They've got the control. I think.
10 seconds remain.
Yeah, Ice Cube have kind of a free reign of whatever they want in the mid. It's nothing they need per se. CE still, I think, needs this Medusa answer.
Yeah. Thinking a lot about the last ban. Yeah, I would suggest it's it's going to be a mid.
Whatever you can do to make it more uncomfortable.
So they banned the Storm. It leaves open the other two I had written down. Well, three actually, other than Puck and Storm, were Ember, Pango, and Beastmaster. Some of Peebo's most played, either recently or in the last over the course of Dota career.
I feel a Pango or an Ember could be pretty good at causing some carnage.
Yeah. Well, this Dawn, they want to carry, don't they, for CE, right? Because this Shaker must be mid now.
Yeah.
Dawnbreaker, you'd assume off lane.
Yeah, definitely.
Which means you've got this last pick to decide what fucks Shaker, and you get to see the whole draft, and they conclude their draft with TA.
Okay.
So yeah, this was
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, another hero, DuckT. If DuckT is the carry, will have played a lot. Other options were AM, which was already banned, Ember, Troll, TB, things like that. So
they're just going for raw damage to deal with the Medusa rather than any kind of mana burn. I don't think TA buys Fusel, right?
So this is a this CE draft is a TI draft, right? That's
yeah. I think I've actually seen almost this exact team. Maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe they've just copied some winning teams and
indeed
try and replicate it.
So now the full reserve time left, 50 seconds, for Ice Cube to decide how do we respond to the TA, and also obviously get the favourable matchup with the Earthshaker mid.
Yeah, some calls coming out for Ember because it also destroys the TA's game.
Yeah,
quite nice. Although I feel they have enough with the Ogre Ignite and the Axe W as well.
Yeah, I mean Medusa. I feel Medusa wins the Mars. Okay.
Right. So Mars mid?
Mars mid. Hey, listen,
Okay.
I've given Mars mid to Kamaya before, but I did play offlane Phoenix, so we had a combo there. That's not quite the same thing, and I don't profess to be good at drafting either. So I don't know. Of all the options, it's not what I feel like I would have gone for, but let's see how it works out.
With that in mind, is there any anyone you're gonna kind of predict to win this game? As I open up the predictions to put your beans down.
Yeah, there have been quite a few new follows, so thank you very much for those. What I would say is, if you're going to bet your beans on someone, listen to Mark and not me. I will now speak first and predict who is accurately going to lose. So just if I go for them, don't put your beans on them. Okay, just for clarity. I think I must have like a 5% success rate with this over all time. I am going to go for Ice Cubed. I don't think there is enough answer for the Medusa. I think the TA has a really rough time. I feel like even into Axe, it's not. I don't know. It just doesn't feel pleasant here, if I'm honest. What about yourself?
Well, listen, in a real turn up for the events, and to really kind of mess with everyone's head, I'm also going to go with Ice Cube. So don't listen to Scott. Listen to me.
Yeah. So there you go.
I think Medusa has a free game to kind of just farm and get big.
Yeah.
The only concern I have is knowing how Atrocity plays.
Well, Atrocity obviously standing in as well. Obviously standing in for Ice Cube.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I guess remains to be seen.
Yeah, I mean, it could easily create space for CE to kind of get into the game, but as long as that doesn't happen, I don't see a way for Ice Cube to lose. As here we are, we're getting into, I think it might even be the very first game.
I think it is.
Of the GTI 2025. It opens up with Ice Cubed versus Child Endangerment. Scotty, why don't you run us down who's on who?
Okay, if you would like us to, we can do that for you. Right, who have we got on the dire side? Ice Cubed. We have Flowzone captaining, I believe, on the Muerta Pos 4. Atrocity standing in from sit out is on offlane Axe. We have Peebo on mid Mars. Maitu Karma is of course on Medusa carry, and wibleh is on the Ogre Magi. And now making an aggressive move up for the side of CE, Vesper is on the Hoodwink. Back here we have Olv 2000 on the Ringmaster. Hellboy is on Earthshaker. Cleese on the Dawnbreaker, and all the way down here, DuckT with the name I can not pronounce, but I presume says DuckT on the TA, waiting on the rune spot on their own. And that's the teams.
There we go. Motionless start to the game. Everyone's waiting. Please. Gonna walk up.
Yeah, Atrocity's gonna see him as well. So they're waiting for that. They don't have call, so they're gonna get into the middle. So it's gonna be an instant brawl, but it's 3 runes already. But Hellboy might be the one to perish here. Yes, will go down. First blood already for Ice Cubed. And Cleese is low too. Flowzone going to get the clicks off onto the Dawnbreaker. 58.
And he landed dead shot.
And he does. Flowzone gets the kill. So 2 kills, but 3 runes. And the last one hasn't actually been picked up.
Picked it up.
Looks like Flowzone will make sure that that is secured. Oh, DuckT's name means trash. Ah, thank you, Max. Appreciate that. Atrocity bottom lane already taking some damage from this TA, so it'll be interesting to see how the lane goes for both carries actually, because it could be what decides the game in the end, especially given how Medusa can carry late games. The TA outputs a lot of damage.
Low in the bot lane.
Yeah, from that early engage, Atrocity very low, and then
not really from the start of the game.
Yeah, I think so, from that initial brawl, and only has the 3 rings of protection, so no regen.
Oh, I've got 6 tangos just about to arrive.
Yeah, Flowzone also needs to be careful here, because a bit of damage coming out. Vesper and Flowzone exchanging clicks, but nothing doing at the moment in this bottom lane.
Yeah.
Mid lane.
The mid matchup. I don't know who wins this, but I think I've seen more Earthshaker mid than I have Mars. So
yeah. Early CS is favouring the Mars, but you know, it's pretty close. It's pretty close across the board as we missed the first blood in the top lane, and then missed the second blood in the bottom lane. Oh no, sorry, there's already been 2 kills. I didn't miss anything, guys. I didn't miss anything. They pull me to one lane, they pull me to another. Listen, it's early days in the game. I'm used to casting TI. There's not supposed to be any kills until like 25 minutes in, right?
You get to sit around for ages and just wait for something to happen.
Just tell. Apologies. Flowzone went down in the bottom lane, and yeah, likewise in the top lane. wibleh. So 2 losses for Ice Cubes in the laning phase after they get the first 2 kills of the game in that early engage.
Yep.
I've now woken up. No
He's
more
here.
missed kills, he says. It's been a long day.
Damn, that's a bold promise.
Yeah, it's a promise I cannot keep. As Atrocity is going to get gone on again. I could see this one coming though. He needs to try and bait them through the silence, and actually does get on the hoodwink, so Vesper will get some return clicks from Flowzone, and Atrocity will get the kill in the end with the Battle Hunger on top as well. Atrocity still hanging around, trying to bait DuckT, I think, away from Flowzone. But it will mean that Flowzone can... Oh, maybe not actually.
Oh, it's gonna be a
Oh, the fear! But there will be a fight. A big damage coming out, but with the 2 of them, it's a 2-on-1. DuckT needs to be very careful here. Flowzone might go down, but Atrocity should be able to secure the kill. Oh no, the refraction comes up just in time, and now can Atrocity get the kill? He doesn't have cool still, so he won't be able to pull him out of the invis, and so DuckT
1 second on Battle Hunger.
will probably live. No, yeah, the Battle Hunger. And now Atrocity, can he come in for the clicks? No, the refraction, and then the damage comes out with Atrocity. It feels like it went on for an age and died.
Which cancels the Battle Hunger as well.
Oh dear.
That is rough.
And a good start to the lane for the TA. 2-0-1 already for DuckT.
Much needed as well. Is going to be an uphill battle in this game, I think, for the TA. So good to get a good start.
I enjoy the first time chat T-Tours. I appreciate that. I love how you've remained silent until this point. Now it's... Okay. So everybody pretty healthy across the lanes now. Medusa leading in the CS, but again it's very, very close across all the cores. In fact, the only one really behind currently is the Axe, which you'd expect with a Def as well in the lane, but does have 2 kills too, so
yeah,
it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, TA and Axe actually both. There's a couple of last hits behind, but yeah, they both have a couple of kills as well. So
yeah, Vesper causing a bit of havoc back here. They try to set up on him with the Battle Hunger and the shot as well from Flowzone, but Bushwhack onto the 2 was very nice.
this mid lane is about as even as they get.
Yeah, this is I don't see this very often. I think Kamaya is in an all-pick game. Otherwise, I would like him in chat to help me decipher how to play Mars mid. Really, given I have actually given it to him before, as I said in the draft. But yeah, not sure how it does. I feel like you had the knowledge of this Earthshaker for the longest time too. And probably could have picked your hero for Peebo earlier as a consequence, but they chose to leave it till last.
I guess it could have been flexed somewhere else as well, the Earthshaker. So you never know if it's going mid.
Yeah, I guess so. They're going to rotate Flowzone in the middle lane, but yeah, nothing doing there either.
Yeah, they're coming down for these runes as a wibleh comes down as well.
Yeah, they want to secure that 6-minute rune. Hellboy is going to get trapped up with the Mars Arena. Flowzone pushed him into it as well with the shot, so they get the kill. That'll secure the rune regardless of where it spawns, which it does spawn top, of course, for the shield rune, which will be very nice for the Mars too. He's also been gifted a tango for his troubles. Very nice. Great support gameplay.
Great result for Peebo. And no reaction from the sports of CE.
Yeah. And yeah, in the meanwhile, in this bottom lane, Atrocity benefiting from some solo XP, and also the creeps being pushed under the tower too, so although it makes it harder to last hit, as we both know all too well, it at least secures you a bit of XP and some time in the lane.
Yeah, especially with Mars with Axe, because the spins always seem to mess you up.
I've missed another kill. I promised I wouldn't, but they've made an aggressive move on the dire side. Ice Cubed has gone for
another aggressive move being made in the bot lane.
Yeah,
two heroes up there. Atrocity's on his own.
They've rotated Peebo, who does not have the ult, but yes, the call is nice. Vesper's going to be pushed away, which might actually save his life in the end. No, he does go down to the neutrals in the end, and now Peebo will fight against DuckT, who will simply TP away and secure the rune. Shrine. It used to be a rune. And they're going to get another kill in the top lane. Olv was the one who got killed for the Dire's aggressive move to their shrine. But they found him out now and got the kill.
Was that an Echo Slam on a stack? Looks like it was.
I think it was an Echo Slam onto Flowzone, but the creep's potentially nearby. Not sure, because there is an ancient stack there, a 1 stack, but still a stack. It counts.
The old large camp next to it was stacked as well. I think that's probably what created the damage to get the kill.
There's nice moves from Ice Cubed, because it's a nice early rotations. They secure those runes mid, and then they move straight away to the XP rune top and bottom, so they get both in the end.
Coming into the mid lane.
Yeah, Peebo's getting stunned up.
Trouble.
And bushwhacked as well, but will just be able to run away, and has Flowzone to cover the retreat as well. But the Arcane Rune should then be secured for the Earthshaker. Desperately needs the mana, and that will be helpful the next time. The Slam? God, what a day. The Slam is up. The Slam.
Might call it now. Call it that. Echo Slam.
I'm gonna have a sippy.
It looks like they're gearing up onto the TA in the bot lane.
Here it is. The call doesn't land though, and the Bushwhack will come out in reply immediately. Pins him up to the tree. And it's trying to get the spins on to remove the refraction charges. Nice stun from the Ogre as well, who is
wibleh getting slowed up.
But yeah, we'll take a lot of damage here. The Ogre can just run away, and they're going to rotate in again. Can Atrocity get another call? Doesn't get bushwhacked up, now gets the call off, but Peebo is in with the arena and the dunk as well. And although the gets the courier too, double trouble. And Vesper will retreat. Level 4. And once again, this is the advantage. I was going to say right before it all started going down, Vesper only level 4 on the Hoodwink, but level 6 on Atrocity, level 6 on the Ogre as well, wibleh.
Yeah.
And of course level 8. Vesper's, although Vesper might get something here.
Now again.
Yeah. wibleh will...
Oh, max range stun on the spear.
Crikey. And the burn damage from Atrocity and wibleh combined will bring down the Hoodwink. And it's a 7 to 6 kill lead. You just wouldn't see this at the International.
Not at all. They're looking to get this TA again. It would be quite a significant kill. I don't know if they can do it without the Mars ults.
No, it would take a good call. The stun against the tower. Now the call is up, but the tower is also attacking the Axe, who has to retreat.
He needs to be careful.
Vesper's TP back in, but it's still just level 4 on the Hoodwink, so not much to be given. Oh, the spear executed. DuckT goes down to the Mars. Peebo having a game on the mid Mars. Hellboy rotates. Will come in for Atrocity and will pick up the kill with the from the Shaker. Nice
nothing
work.
wibleh can do.
Yeah. But if that rotation came just a bit earlier, perhaps TA would be alive. But oh, Vesper. Oh. I think that creep just ate that spear, didn't it?
Just out of range.
God, top lane, they went on Cleese as well. The Dawnbreaker going down. It's all happening. It's all action.
Yeah, Medusa has had a fantastic start. Top in the net worth charts at 11 minutes in. Got that Yasha already.
And it looks like the Shaker has taken that stack as well, I would imagine. Or somebody has. It's been taken. Maybe that's where he was before the TP.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I really like the Medusa into the Ringmaster as well, because the old dagger thing doesn't do nearly as much damage. any kind of percentage base damage into Medusa, who has barely any health.
Flowzone making a move. Bottom lane, Atrocity's going to get caught out by DuckT, but Flowzone is wrapping through. Vesper, it just misses, but it does hit DuckT instead. Could they change target? They're going to go up. Atrocity's going to look for it. Channeling the Shrine is bold. The call will land. There will also be stuns, but Dawnbreaker is in now, and this is where the benefit of the Dawnbreaker from the axe initiation. That's a double kill, and it's probably going to be a triple. No, Vesper will snipe it with the ult that's now online. Level 6 for the Hoodwink. We'll take that.
CE not messing about. That was some excellent rotations to reaction from the team. That's what you need. That is what you need.
Yeah, huge work. And that's the benefit of the Dawnbreaker ultimately. This axe can initiate, but Dawnbreaker will follow in whenever it happens, and that can happen all game. Mighty Karma now going to be caught out potentially by Cleese. Flowzone will be TPing in though, so it's Earthshaker and Dawn against the the Muerta and the Medusa. Looks like wibleh's moving up as well to protect their carry.
Medusa does have 20 stick charges and a greater healing Lotus, so
yeah, probably be alright then.
Without a significant burst, should be fine.
Looks like Hoodwink
has gone for the old greedy non-skilling the ult though. Level 9, no points into the ultimate yet. Kinda like it. Accelerate the farm.
I thought the Ringmaster was going to stack the camps, was there at the perfect time, but actually just left to throw a dagger somewhere mid. But that's okay. Listen, I am a really bad support in all the other facets of the game apart from stacking camps, so I just beeline for that. And look, you know, there are other things you can do. I just can't do them.
I think it's a fantastic thing to do in pub games because your carry will flame you for not doing anything, and then they'll walk into the jungle and they go, okay, it's not too bad.
That is exactly what I do it for as well, to regain some trust to my carry, who I've pissed off. They're going to smoke up on the side.
wibleh and Flowzone now making moves to get the 14-minute Wisdom Shrine.
That's right. I'm going to hide in this tree line here. Cleese and who else is there? Yeah, Olv on the Ringmaster.
A lot of time dedicated to getting this. Cleese is going to be there with backup.
Oh, wibleh walked out. They see him. Peebo's in as well. And he's going to drop the arena. Spear Cleese up. They're rotating hellboy in. That's going to be a big echo slam on 3 as well with the creeps. And this could be a triple kill. Cleese doesn't even die. Gets off the Dawnbreaker. Oh, might die to the creep. No, does survive. CE.
He does die.
He does burn. Oh no. I spoke too soon. The caster's curse. I've got my head on my desk. I've done it.
I mean, that was an essential kill for Ice Cube. They got nothing out of that. They got absolutely destroyed by the rotations, which once again were fantastic from CE. They didn't even get the Wisdom Shrine. That went the way of CE as well.
Yeah, they got it all. Triple kill. Lovely echo slam.
And the old blink reveal.
I think it was, yeah, the blink reveal.
It's about what you'd expect to get out of it, eh?
TP in, blink, go. Lovely stuff. You can't ask for more. You can't ask for more. And I think that's... I mean, again, I'm thinking about how this team fight plays out, you know, during the game. You know, the Mars ult is going to come down. You pick this Mars last. This Mars ult is going to come down, and then Dawnbreaker is going to instantly... just like ult on top, because that can that still happen if she can't see her ally? I guess maybe not.
Has he gone for that facet? He has gone for that facet.
In that case, I guess they went on the Dawnbreaker, right? So the Dawnbreaker could use her ult on herself. To just, and I guess the Earthshaker just knew that's what was going
on the door.
I think does that make the Echo Slam even more impressive as he comes in bottom lane now, absolutely swinging. There's 3 down here, so he needs to be careful, especially for the silence. But DuckT is also here. Atrocity now needs to run away potentially. It's a 3-on-3, and there's big stuns, lovely. Oh my god! They got absolutely shredded by the Earthshaker. Atrocity running into the trees will get the TP away. There will be no interrupt for that. Peebo rotating bot, but a day late and several dollars short on this one.
I'll tell you what, the little double stun on the enchant totem must have been just about in range. Managed to get both of them grouped up for the bushwhack.
Yeah, huge.
Lovely.
Peebo needs to be careful now, even with the AD. Yeah. There is a slam. There's a slam online. The Slam is online. But yeah, that blink into the Mars ult. I mean, I guess if they'd been more spread, the Echo Slam wouldn't have been as effective. But you got to just trust your team. They're all on me here. As Peebo goes mid onto Ulf, who boxes himself and then just stands still, taunting Peebo as the Dawnbreaker ult comes in. Because he's taking no damage while that shit's online. Cleese is going to chase down Peebo on the one side, and hellboy is pressuring Flowzone the other way. But will get the clutch haste rune, and the dagger will be a little too late. Doesn't quite do the damage required, but Hellboy's in again. Echo Slam into the middle. That kills Flowzone with the aftershocks. And now follows up with the Fissure as well. Peebo's blinked in. Gotta be careful. Does have the haste rune and the bottle to run away. wibleh might die
Not for much longer though.
To the dagger. Does survive on 100 HP. CE are making the moves at the moment and not afraid to cast their spells.
I think the only thing is they absolutely have to do this. They're all grouped as 5 and they're going together and they're getting kills, but the net worth is nothing. There's no advantage here. They haven't got a tower yet. They haven't got a gold lead of any kind, and that's all because up here in the top lane, who's been left untouched?
Yeah,
the old Medusa carry. And if Ice Cube can just make space for that and continue this, then I feel like they're fine.
Yeah,
they're absolutely fine. That's the Manta finish from the Juicer also. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Atrocity's going to eat a Hoodwink ult there. The Sharpshooter lands. Does a nice chunk of damage that too, and the break of course.
Juicer actually not too far off a butterfly either. Got the Eagle song already.
Yeah.
After goal of the Talisman. Hellboy coming in.
And what team was it we cast in TI when we were casting on Friday? What was that team? Was it Falcons who in that game won against Betboom?
Yes, it was. They just didn't push.
They won so many fights and just didn't push. And I feel we're seeing a similar, especially from CE who drafted this this lineup. They're going to find the Medusa though, and this will be huge. Does pop the stick charges and the ult now, and now they're coming with Peebo. There's a nice stun from Hellboy, but that's not going to save Vesper, and DuckT was stunned the entire time. Just because he couldn't do anything with the Juicer there. And the Stone Gaze hitting, but this is a bad fight now for CE. Hellboy needs to survive, will go down. Unstoppable 6 kill streak. DuckT's going to try and TP out. There is no call or stun. And the fear only just coming off a cooldown, so DuckT will survive critically for CE, but this first time they've made a move, and they go for the Medusa, it doesn't quite work out, and that's the benefit of the Stone Gaze.
It's the one time that Ice Cubes are all going to react together, and that's because it's their win condition, which is this Juicer, who's now finished her Butterfly. Not Battle Fury, thank goodness. Yeah. They have one objective, and it's keep Medusa alive, and that's what they did. Got her a couple of kills, increase that advantage.
Yeah.
They're back up, so they won't push the tier 2s, but that's kind of what you want on your Medusa.
Yeah, David on Street, you are correct. That was a full wand dropped by the Medusa. Had 20 stick charges from the laning phase, already back up to 5 from that fight.
She still had that greater healing Lotus as well.
Yeah, pop both, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 20-minute shard going the way of wibleh. It's a nice little shard there. The fire shield.
Yeah.
Pretty good into TA as well.
They're quite nice as
Mars gets caught out.
In the middle lane. Peebo will go down. Hellboy now pressures the tower, and this could be the first tower for CE. They will take the middle lane. Pretty critical tower to get. But they are the first to get a tower in the game, of course, despite this early pressure and advantage that they've had. Atrocity bottom lane is going to get quite a bit of damage put on from the TA.
Yeah.
And that Battle Hunger won't last that long either.
He's in full farming mode at the moment.
Oh, sticks around. Vesper, I think, spots this out too. Atrocity will keep getting out of there. I think that ward spotted Hellboy running across from the dire triangle there. So a nice bit of vision to save Atrocity's life. But a nice smoke move. I think if you're CE, you need to keep this pressure up, right? Because the Medusa, that failed gank can't deter you. You've got to keep going.
Yeah, and actually, yeah, as I say, TA farming up well, staying in range.
As
Nice blink away.
Yeah, misses the call as a result of the initiation from the axe. And a tip coming out from one carry to another, appreciating potentially that blink away.
A line's been drawn on the map. Medusa's here. They want to fight.
Yeah, and DuckT.
TA is going to be the first to be caught. Did they see her, or they just not see her at all?
I think the traps also scout out that the Medusa is moving aggressively too.
Yeah.
So the tiny bits of vision that they give is also very useful. But Peebo's coming in aggressively. Oh, drops the ult, but the blink out. Needed to lead with the spear. So the Mars ult will be down.
The call.
Yeah, the call is there, and now they will spear to the tree, but the Dawnbreaker will come in. So in the same sense, this is their win condition too. So they will TP people here. Medusa ult is down, but it's a nice wheel right in the middle of the fight. In fact, the Mars is going to get hypnotized for a brief moment. Hellboy's going to get feared away by Flowzone, and DuckT is just waiting. Crouched and waiting, and that's a huge Echo Slam again! Hellboy is having an absolute game! Now target the Medusa, lads! Hit him for all he's got no save this time, goes down, 4 dead for Ice Cubed. What an Echo Slam from Hellboy. wibleh running for his life. Bold TP. Will go down as well. Team White. Team White from CE, including that Medusa, the prize kill, goes down in the bottom lane.
Much needed. That gives them a big old swing as well. 5k swing right there. Simple as that. Huge kill. Cleese coming in with the big old Solar Guardian. Popping down, followed up by a nice Echo Slam. They just grouped up and they can't do that to a Earthshaker.
I think there's this element as well of right before that aggressive move. I was noticing obviously in the net worth, it's TA, so it's a Medusa. Obviously, is going to be ahead, but then TA keeping up, but the Earthshaker miles ahead of the Mars by comparison. And these Echo Slams and these moves being made by CE are basically funding this Shaker. He's got the Yasha and Kaya, sorry.
Really well.
Having a real good game. Looking for either the BKB or the Octarine, but saving it up. Gonna keep farming these camps, which I think have been stacked nicely by the Ringmaster and the Hoodwink. So the supports doing their business in the triangle. So Hellboy, 4k gold in the bank. Where will he go next? We shall see. Bottom lane Atrocity, what is he doing there? We don't know. DuckT gets the kill. It gets harder and harder every game to justify why he's my favourite sit-out player. God damn. I can say that because Seething should be casting another game. It's casting the other game right now. So
he's watching this back.
I
didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
He's just like me. He's just like me for real. Still can't get over how we played against him in 2016. Crazy.
Yeah, that was a real turn up for the books.
Yeah, well, the old days. The old days. I know we played against Lunst Valentine as well, who may or may not be in the chat, not sure, but definitely is playing in this tournament. Bottom lane. There's a call on the creeps. I got excited.
Oh, there's a Mars ult in the mid lane onto Hellboy, but it's turned kind of the wrong way for Peebo, who's now going to get taken down.
Peebo gets eliminated and Hellboy feels aggressive. He can jump forward now. Nice fear from Flowzone to stall it out, but the break will hit. That will slow him down. Nice Fisher as well. wibleh, not long for the world, gets taken down as well.
They can't deal with these big damage ults and the amount of stuns they have on the side of CE here. It's pretty nasty, and now they're knocking the door at the tier 2.
Yeah, 5k advantage. Medusa's still well out ahead, but Flowzone's going to go down as well. Got absolutely shredded. I was looking at the fight reclap, and suddenly it was gone.
Yeah, see, doing what they need to do. Being aggressive, getting the kills. Yeah, your Medusa can farm, but we're going to take your buildings. We're going to kill your team. You're going to have to do it on your own later.
Atrocity doing a good job here of pushing out the side lanes though, and in fact Medusa has done the same top. There's two massive waves coming into the side lanes, so although that pressure was being applied mid, and it will allow them to get the Roche, someone will have to go back to deal with both. In fact, Atrocity could probably take this
going on.
Yeah. It's not the fastest, but it's also
no contest.
I've seen slower.
Yeah, TA takes it pretty well.
They're going to scan it now, right before it gets taken. Smoke up immediately from CE as well. They see Atrocity cutting waves in the mid lane. What in the TI is this? Oh, he finds a stack as well.
Taking a stack too.
I think he's going to get caught.
Yeah, it's not going to end well.
As long as he gets... Oh no, the Earthshaker takes most of the last hits with the Fisher. That's so sad. Atrocity on the axe will go down. And it's a dominating streak now for the TA, who has the Aegis in hand as well.
Yeah, scary.
Medusa migrating back to the top lane through the gate. They're going to smoke up. Try and push in top, maybe on the side of CE.
Another smoke. Pick off on Atrocity was not enough.
I think you get the sense that they want this Medusa again. They're going to find Peebo though instead, who's going to
he's got some backup.
Pin up the Ringmaster and get absolutely shredded by DuckT before any further casting of spells.
Yes.
Cleese with the Dawn ult as well to save his Ringmaster too. Olv survives.
I gotta say that the quickness and efficienciness of CE in these fights to get out this damage, get it done quick. See, they got a few blink daggers on the side of CE to get in range and doing things quickly, but Peebo's not got nothing, you know. He's a sizable lad. They took him down like it was nothing.
Yeah. Well, right now, let's have a look at what Gaben's saying. Gaben actually says it's pretty even. It's been favouring Ice up until this point, but CE now 51 to 49. So there's still. But what I would say is they have the Scotteh curse. So beware.
Unfortunately, I think the Scotteh curse is more powerful than the Obnot. Obnot. I don't know what the opposite of curse is, but buff.
You're gonna see Olv. Atrocity. Watch them take. And they're going to run into each other. Or like ships in the night. Oh no, they did see each other. But DuckT is there too. Atrocity needs to get out now.
TP out.
Immediately. Oh, Vesper. Could have gambled with the bushwhack. Does eventually, but it's slightly too late.
Oh.
Slightly
An applause for Atrocity for that TP out.
Very nice.
Well done.
Very nice.
He did not get picked off. Excellent work.
Right,
he's learning.
Medusa with the Scotteh now as well. Getting the crit next. Yep. Getting big. Needs to become this raid boss.
Yes.
We've seen before. I've been in the game when you raid boss so hard you get 1,000 last hits and title in the base.
Yeah. Vesper's gonna find.
But right now they're gonna find him. Nice ult, but the Dawnbreaker ult will also be there. Cleese doesn't quite get. Does eventually get stunned up by the Medusa. Oh, nice box to save from just on the other side of the arena. So that will be an arena dropped really more to get the Medusa out than I think initiate anything in particular. They don't want to fight right now. TA has 2 lives and they've really failed to kill her once at most points of this game since the laning phase.
Good amount of damage came out though, so it shows the strength.
Ags on the Muerta as well. This big dead shot. Yeah, the shields just don't. Yeah, these illusions do a lot of damage, and the shield just gets burnt down. The refraction shield and the fear as well. Oh, it's burning down to the ogre.
Woo!
200 HP.
Still has Aegis, but that's not how you want to lose it.
No. I think that's where we were feeling like the TA game could be tough with, you know, Axe, Ogre, things to burn down the shield pretty easily. That's why we
They have the
advocated for that
answers.
Ember pick. But yeah, so far, DuckT playing a good game to navigate around those spells as well.
Yeah.
Smoke up.
This
Minus
juice is
3.
got a-
Oh, Atrocity misses the call onto the Earthshaker. Vesper queues up the ult immediately. Will land on Flowzone of all people. Threads the
Not
needle
enough
through
to
the
done.
other two. But yeah, with the missed call, needs to blink dagger back online.
Shield
Hellboy,
rune.
Hellboy's
Allowing
in.
the blink away.
It's a double damage. Sorry, an AD as they're called now. God, I'm old. So the next slam could be
Oh,
atrocious.
even bigger. Even bigger than the last one. They've been pretty on point so far. Well landed.
Yeah. I think there was also that fear. There's that fear, right? If they do actually land that on the Earthshaker, the Dawnbreaker will be in. It's been
Yeah.
really good with the ults all game.
Yeah.
And although there were a couple of other lads further away, the Dawnbreaker buys that time for, DuckT to make his way over, Or
That's it.
likewise.
The great thing about
Ringmaster.
both of them is if they can
They
set
found
each other
Atrocity
up.
again, bottom lane. Sorry to interrupt you here. You're gonna pop the blade mail and get stunned up. Nice fear again.
Living for now.
He is living for now, but I think that will be short-lived. The silence, the dagger's gonna miss, but does eventually hit. They blink up aggressively. DuckT is absolutely shredded. The Muerta, who popped the ult, but is dead already. wibleh now in big trouble as well. Oh, the damage. And eventually the Spisher from downtown, Hellboy, with the AD, gets the kill. Pops it early.
Flown across the map. Peebo's
And-
busy counter pushing in the top lane.
Yeah. 30
Trying to
kills to
dodge these
13.
fights.
An 11k
He's
advantage.
coming back.
It's still,
Vesper.
Gaben still favours Ice. Oh, Dawnbreaker is going to come in. Peebo has the TP. Have to get the stun back. But yeah, Vesper, 4 seconds for the bushwhack. So it now pops the ult. Wants to
Go
turn
for it.
onto the Hoodwink, who has gone invisible. And now Ethereal. And now Sharpshooter to snipe Peebo and gets the kill. Vesper. Just
He had 1 second left on his blink.
And meanwhile, they have taken almost a full lane bottom lane. Oh, lovely save! The Hellboy in big trouble still.
Just go down
6 kill
eventually.
streak goes down eventually. A lovely box save from the Ringmaster in the end. Thank you, Maury, for the raid. Much appreciated.
That's 800 gold going the way of Medusa. I think that it must be the only reason why Gaben is still kind of not sure. Is this juicer?
Yeah, although as
it's scary.
Gaben favours buildings more than anything else.
He does.
And the destruction of a simple barrack and a tower has led him to now decide, no, it's CE's time
They will
to
win.
be the winner. So let's see.
Yeah, Ice Cube now in that classic position which we've all been in. They just keep getting picked off, and they die on their own, one by one. They feel like there's nothing they can do. What they need to do is group together and just have one good fight. One good fight can change everything at this stage in the game.
Yeah, catching someone like the Hoodwink would be pretty huge. He's making quite a lot of plays, Vesper.
Yeah.
They're going to actually make their way over this direction through their jungle. They identify Cleese can't come in to join the fight if we initiate the fight on him. Peebo with the blink dagger to initiate on to the Dawnbreaker. Gets the stun off as well. Flowzone needs to follow up with the fear, otherwise the Dawnbreaker is going to come out. The silence is out. Now the fear doesn't quite land, but the taunt from Atrocity. This should be Cleese dead. The dunk misses. Does eventually go down. They seem to leave the kill for Peebo, maybe? And I feel like he didn't go away, but it hasn't worked out in the end. DuckT, though, going to use this opportunity to take this free Rax that has left it so open.
Mass
They're going to
TVs.
glyph, use the fear now, as well. And yeah, Mass TVs to keep that barracks alive. Meanwhile, Atrocity getting aggressive into the Radiant Triangle. Going to blink away from the dagger. Nice dodge. Manages to stack the camp as well.
Yeah.
Huge efficiency play.
I don't know if we mentioned it yet already or not, but I've just just only now clocked that it's Ogre and Medusa, so there's going to be a bloodlusted Medusa.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That is a petrifying thought.
Yeah, and you could also multicast onto those illusions that are so hard to kill too. So there's multiple things. This wibleh does need to stay alive for the strategy to work though. DuckT chasing him down. Atrocity with the counter initiation on to the TA.
Hold.
Getting big damage out actually. No Aegis anymore.
vision.
Now the BKB from DuckT is going to pop it now. And Hellboy's in, but it's a nice fear from Flowzone to delay the inevitable. It allows them to Delta split. Atrocity will go down, but it might limit the casualties. wibleh is going to walk straight into Hellboy though, and the Dawnbreaker in now as well. On the other side, Vesper goes down. That annoying hoodwink has been pestering them. Gets killed. Hellboy trapped in the middle of the Marzol, but is going to pop the Echo Slam. BKB now, follow-up slam as well. Medusa is in. It's all in on Flowzone and My2 Karma now. And what can this Medusa do? I don't think it's man fight all three. They're just too tanky. Nice spear again from Flowzone. It's going to push Cleese away. They're getting low on mana on the Medusa now down to his life, and that will be it. DuckT picks up the kill in the end. Godlike. Flowzone on the other side. Hellboy's going to stun up and kick away. All 5 dead. 3 buybacks available.
That's tough.
But they only get
Medusa was
one in the end.
So much of that fight. She's not able to click anyone. So much, I think, not even intentionally. She was just stood too close to the Earthshaker, who, like, Refresher ulted and all of his stuns.
Yeah, it was a nice fear to force the Earthshaker away before he could use that initial slam on the on the 2 lads who initiated onto the TA. But then obviously this Refresher, and once he's in that Marzol, what's he gonna do other than press the button and then refresh and press the button again? Yeah, this is the last stand now. They don't want to buy back on this Medusa, but I feel like they have to when the others are alive. 2 seconds until the remainder of the team, but there's no Marzol either.
Can't let these barracks go.
So needs to buy back on Medusa now or forever hold a peace. I mean, there is 1 barrack bottom, so even if this one goes, it won't be Megas just yet. But Peebo's going to jump in with the ult, and Medusa will buy back now, but Cleese comes in immediately, puts himself inside the arena, DuckT as well, and Peebo's got absolutely executed by the sharpshooter in the end. They're still in the middle of the fight now. Yeah, has managed to get on top of DuckT, but it's a lovely Echo Slam again, stuns all 4 up, might allow DuckT to escape, wants to go back in, but needs to run. Medusa has low mana, and I think they sense that. Dawnbreaker's going to dunk on top of her, and now it's down to life. Once again, the lovely fear again, DuckT does go down. How is the Medusa still alive? A few clicks away, Hellboy will drop as well. They go down, all 3 cores are dead on CE. Medusa and Ice Cube, they hold just about that barracks that regens and the Medusa on so little life.
That was so close. That was so close. I don't know if it should have gone that way, but it did.
Oh, it's like
and,
one
Ice
more
Cube
click.
would be super happy that it went that way.
I think DuckT caught in a touch of indecision has been so good throughout the entire game. I think the one moment of indecision in and out of the base was low on health, and just a couple more clicks when Cleese went back in. I think they had to commit for that like final couple clicks. Probably would have taken the Medusa down. You break the game so far open that I think it might have honestly been GG, but they just about hold. They keep it all together. It's
Medusa now
with sticky tape at the moment.
Picking up a diffusal blade on the Juicer. Hasn't got an axe.
Right.
So the split shot doesn't trigger the things yet.
I see. Well, the AD.
I would like to see that happen before this disperser, which I think.
Yes, correctly identified again from the chat is that Atrocity has gone Hex on the axe. So they also have that, and they will try and get this Aegis. They critically need it, but as we know, playing around from Dota history, playing against Shaker around the Aegis. Oh, the Atrocity gets absolutely assassinated again by the sharpshooter.
This is just going to go for it.
Yeah, it's got to. Gets the Aegis, but this could be the fight that breaks it all open. Atrocity does have buybacks, so they can rotate him in. They pop the Medusa ult. Are they going in or are they not? Peebo is going in. Always going to get caught in the ult. Cleese is on the backlines on... That's a 3 kill streak. But now the Shaker Slam again, and it'll be a Refresher one too. Ethereal get absolutely dunked on by Hellboy as well. Flowzone and Atrocity buyback instantly. Medusa is still in. They need to get in. The rest of the team is running away, but they need to go in. Nice call by Atrocity on the other side. Gets the Hex out now onto the TA. The dunk misses, but will they get the kill? No, the BKB is still alive. Refraction shield as well. Atrocity's going to go down again. Dieback for the axe. Oh, but Cleese will go down. The snake would have got it, but Peebo secures it. DuckT on such low HP. Oh my goodness, I'm struggling to speak.
Okay, I think I understand the Medusa's thought process. Not enough movement speed, although they did have to drop the boots for the Aegis. But they just, like, if CE want to run away from Medusa, at the moment they just can't.
Yeah.
The Disperser allows her to kind of catch up or slow them down.
Right.
But that fight, geez. I don't know how they're doing it, Ice Cubes, but they're doing it. They're 18k down, and they're about to lose their top. Oh, they're not.
Honestly, Atrocity nearly almost soloed DuckT with the Hex call. The call followed up by the Hex. The dunk missed. If the dunk hits, honestly, like, oh, Jesus.
Can you dunk through the shield? Or did the shield stop it?
I don't think the shield was up. I think the shield came up after. Because he'd been like changed, he'd been like the call cancelled the first one, and he was hexed right after. I think he either went ethereal. Did he make himself ethereal? No, someone else e-bladed him. Yeah, the hoodwink has an e-blade.
The hoodwink with the e-blade. It's been absolutely crucial in a lot of these fights. Yeah, really a great save.
Which I think saved the day. But yeah, oh goodness gracious! Some of these echo slams have been absolutely fantastic. I mean, regardless of the outcome of this game, Hellboy.
Yeah.
I don't think this will be in game 2.
He's gaming.
This is a, and a shout out to the Ringmaster too. Ringmaster under the radar, but on a 3 kill streak by the time he died in that last fight.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have known it with everything else going on in the game, but quietly.
They've all been having a great game on CE. They've been really.
Peebo might run into Hellboy.
Well.
Oh, they like ships in the night. Although the smoke breaks, they're gonna know where he is. Hellboy blinks. Peebo blinks. Oh, the stun will be there though. It's the shaker of all the people, and now Peebo's in big trouble. Oh, drops the ult. The croaker or whatever again. Oh, Atrocity's gone in. Oh no, is this the fight you want to take with Peebo down? Nice fear again. It needs to help them escape.
Medusa's not there.
Yeah, they need to get out.
Medusa's not coming.
He's trying to juke away so that he can blink back up. DuckT has identified that strategy though. Oh, the blink just about. Nice move to get back up to the high ground. They're going to have to buy back on Peebo, you would feel, at a certain point. Medusa is there now. It's time to go full raid boss mode. Yep. And now they start to click off Hellboy in again. Flowzone gets absolutely dunked on. But it's a lovely wheel as well. There's 2 hypnotized in there. Atrocity trying to get the call off. But onto the Earthshaker, that is dead without buyback. Ringmaster dead without buyback. Juicer is doing it. He's holding. It's going to get the kill on DuckT as well. It could be a team wipe. They lost Atrocity. They lost Flowzone. They're both diebacks. But if they can catch Vesper, Peebo desperately trying to spear him to anything. No, just pushes him further away. Sharpshooter misses this time. Does not land. And Vesper, the hoodwink, over the hedge, gets out of there. And will get a haste rune as well. Of course. Denies it, doesn't need it, already escaped.
Oh, I'd love to see the Juicer pick up a flipping Ags. You don't need a blink on Juicer, you just need Ags. Slow everyone, rather than just the one. So much damage, so much mana drain for everyone as well.
Oh.
Taking down their second tier 2.
God, even if they popped Aegis there, he would have just gone back and done the same thing
just
again.
Coming back. This Medusa is now big. Big enough. We'll have to wait and find out.
As long as possible.
Banner.
The banner's dropped. We've seen them deleted in games before.
Gonna force a glyph.
Yep, don't have to leave from the glyph, lads, because it will target the creeps still, don't worry. And now they'll pull them out.
Well, they would have wanted to force a buyback or 2, but they're going to have to take just a glyph. They may get a tower still if they're lucky.
Yeah, the cart is down the bottom, not being dealt with by either side. Vesper will deny it, of
Nice
course.
now.
No gold given there.
Age is reclaimed, and we're back to even Stevens in terms of lives. Medusa has found her way back to the front.
Buyback status is that Medusa's buyback will be up in 15 seconds, but is 250 odd gold behind, and has actually just bought an item, so it's now 2,000 gold behind. So the only buyback available to Ice Cubed is the Ogre. Everyone else is on cooldown or unavailable.
I don't know what this Medusa build is. Not interested in buyback, but wants that arcane blink.
Yeah. They found the only hero with
Hellboy.
buyback in the game. Hellboy stalking the Ogre, but under the sentry gets the stun off, and the fear will follow up from Flowzone. The dagger will hit, but
Frosty's gone in.
Oh, and it's because the Medusa is there. They want to take this fight. Nice box save from the Ringmaster onto his carry, and a lovely stun again from the Hoodwink. And now the fear will come, but it will make the run away.
Peebo won it? No.
Yeah, thinking about it.
No blink.
It's the right strategy though from Ice Cube. You feel like if they can take a fight outside the base, probably better. There's no real high ground for them to defend anymore, unless it's coming under tier 4s. There's no towers, no tier 3 towers to protect. Face is looking pretty bare.
I just.
You know what I've just realised? The Ringmaster is in the game, and I've not made a single Michael McIntyre reference.
I thought about it earlier. I was gonna say something, but I left it. I chickened out.
Yeah, so the only reason that any of the heroes on the side of CE don't have buyback is because of gold. So all can have buyback up. So should a fight go poorly, as long as they have the money to do so at that particular point, they can all buy back.
I have some great news.
What's that?
Juicer's queued up an axe.
Oh, good. They finally put the stream on.
Yeah. Finish up the arcane blink. I've got the butterfly, the manta, Daedalus, the Scotteh, Sperser.
Yeah.
Get into a critical mass.
Door identifying that I did make an over the hedge reference earlier. So
yeah, it makes up for it.
I don't know.
Cleese has the Ferric Cloak, fantastic item, and Hellboy does have the Days and Blood Right, which is one of the best pickups for Earthshaker, I think. Really, really good pickup.
Yeah.
So can be doing mondo damage in a massive AoE as well.
With the Giant's Maul as well. And extra attack speed, bonus night vision, attack range, which is pretty nice. Whisper of the Dead still for the Ringmaster.
Yeah, I mean, although the Medusa has all these items, I think her team is still on the struggle bus a little bit. Peebo has a Satanic now.
Oh yeah.
Obviously with the Hex, but
yeah,
one big item apiece is the sacrifice you have to make to get your Medusa 6.
Yeah, has bought time that at least they have more now than they did. It was looking a bit more, dare I say, dire earlier in the game.
They are still 11k behind on net worth.
This is the first lull it feels like we've properly had in the game. Even the laning phase, you know, a bit of carnage, but now both teams know that the next fight could be the critical one, and so looking to make sure that every aspect of it can go in their favour. TA obviously can determine the Roshan respawn. They know when it's going to be up. That's the innate.
Yep.
So huge intel. I think also one of the reasons why it was picked quite often, I think, at TI, because Roche is so important, particularly at that level, and is important at any level, to be fair.
Yeah.
I definitely don't forget to do it. It's okay.
Will our teams forget? Or will they understand it's important?
We often don't have access to the Roche pit, because we have no towers. We've already lost.
Before Roche is up.
Yeah. We have to go for the level 1 Roche again and bring it back.
Oh, what a strat.
And then
missed that.
times. when Pro Dota had more than just Helms of the Dominator. What a time to be alive. Now Hellboy has the Refresher Orb, and also had the Refresh Shub, has given it to Vesper, who's now given it to
stack.
who's now given it to Ulf. So looks like, yeah, and someone's got to pick up the banner. Ulf doesn't have enough room because he's bought out all the items of his hags apart from the last one, so it's not completed yet. I don't know what he's
you
doing.
don't see you don't see this kind of inventory management at TI.
Just, I don't know. Sell the wand. Flowzone's
Oh
died.
my goodness!
Oh, Flowzone's died to the Tormy, hasn't he?
What are they doing?
Oh no. Atrocity does
They
get the
just lost
shard.
row with 2 single
Atrocity
racks
is in big
left.
trouble as well now. He gets stunned up and found out here.
Oh, does he have buyback?
I think so.
He does.
He does.
They're both going to need it.
Yeah.
They are both going to need it.
This allows them a way in. To be fair, only Peebo doesn't have buyback, and it's because of the cooldown. And now Flowzone has bought back. So yeah, everybody apart from Ringmaster in the game and Flowzone has buyback now. As they put the banner down, and Medusa will clear it just as quick.
Immediately.
And
Medusa could be...
needs to stop the TA from hitting the buildings. Nice
Just
clear from
far up,
Flowzone.
yeah.
Peebo goes in, jumps in with the Mars ult, but then immediately runs away, just trying to let the Medusa click.
Oh,
Gets the
huge
Ringmaster down,
cooldown.
there's no buyback on that guy, remember. Hellboy will drop the double ult, and that was pretty huge. Peebo will need to buy back here. They'll need
Just
to ring
Juicer
them
left.
all. Just Juicer left, he's popped the ult. DuckT dies for the first time. Cleese is retreating for the dear life on the other side. Gets stunned up on the Earthshaker on the other side. And the DuckT is blinked in, is getting the cleave kill. That's a dieback on Flowzone, a dieback on the Axe as well. Atrocity dead.
Oh,
There's
there's
got
1v1.
no mana. 1v1. DuckT, but Peebo will come in. The Medusa's dead, but does have buyback. So does DuckT. The building is still alive, just about. Vesper very low on life too. Cleese had got out of there on half HP. They hold, but it cost them a lot.
It did. But it cost them a lot last time, and we're still here. That was about 20 minutes ago.
It was. Medusa Gaming.
This
They're
is
gonna find
going in
Cleese.
deep. Tags him. Gets the slow. Gonna have a blink up.
Oh, just too far. The Gorgon Scarf won't hit, and now the TP out
No
without the
stun.
stun. We'll get away. There's final fateful clicks off, but nothing
Nice
doing
little aggressive
ultimately.
play from Medusa. I kind of like that. Oh, this game, man. This game.
So the buyback stand is thus: Ogre and the 3 cores for CE.
Oh, I don't know what to think. I feel like they were just coming back into the game.
You know what I
They
also
just
forgot?
kind of thrown it away.
It's like I could have been showing us replays this entire time,
Oh man.
and I haven't pressed the button once. But don't worry,
Oh.
next big team fight, which I'm sure will be potentially the last one, I'll do it, and then maybe in between games we can reminisce about the last fight. Or maybe not. They might hold again. It's
They
happened
might.
twice. I don't even know what I've got queued up in the old replay bank. I'm kind of scared to push the button, if I'm honest. I don't know what will be there. Don't know if it'll be from the last time we cast. I don't know if it'll be from when I was testing it one time. Who knows? Who bloody
You
knows?
test it on.
I don't know. I think just like a menu screen.
Okay. That's alright.
Let's have a look. Oh,
Oh,
what is
it's
this?
TI.
Oh, this is from TI, of course. Yeah, a more boring game. Let's end that. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see that. These are the real professionals.
So, sit rep.
Yeah, run us down.
They took
I'm
a
gonna
fight
crack
in
a
the bot
tinny.
lane.
2 seconds. Stay.
They force 4 buybacks from Ice Cube.
Yeah.
They did lose an Aegis, but other than that, they were kind of fine. And now they're not pushing. They're
Yeah.
farming up.
It's yeah, it's weird. I feel
Are they waiting for 60-minute items? Tier 5s?
another 5 minutes? Feels insane.
I don't know what else you'd be waiting for. Everything's up. You have the buyback advantage.
This
They
could,
are smoked up now.
yeah, this could be the point where you're trying to find that pick off on the map. Peebo would be a good one.
Where's Catastrophe when you need him?
Oh, they're gonna find an AD for the TA. Brutal.
Yeah, that's
Of
nice.
all the rooms to spawn at the 56-minute mark, this is not what you wanted if you're an ice cubed fan.
Has the Medusa got the Ags yet? She has the Ags, but she hasn't bought the Blessing. It's 700 gold.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if they do decide to make a move. Like you said, I'm not sure what they're waiting for, but it could be the El Clasico. We can't go high ground without Aegis.
Just need an opening. Medusa does now have an Eaton Axe. I'm happy. I'm content.
Great news.
Now, that damage output is going to be significantly higher. And she is nearly level 30, although that's only Gordon's Grasp of Volley, which I'm not sure how much that does.
Again, the only one on the Radiant side who does not have buyback is the Ringmaster. Does not save for it, everybody else does. And of course, the Ogre and most others are on 3-minute cooldowns for their buybacks. So if the fight goes as it did last time, then it should allow CE to push in and take the game, given they relied on those buybacks. Albeit the Medusa was right at the end.
We've only got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, Aegis is up in a minute 15. I fear that they're going to wait for the next Aegis. And maybe, like you said, the tier 5 items. But it feels like
This is so much damage
if
now.
they know the buyback cooldowns, then the time to
Hellboy's
go...
getting a little bit more confident, getting
now.
just up the high ground there. Their vision will be destroyed immediately. Jews are getting buffed up with Bloodlust and the old Fire Shield from Ogre. It's just a bit of a stalemate over here.
Yeah.
Please, farming up.
It's making me wish I had saved the replay. But never mind. We won't go back to Falcons versus Bet Boom.
It's tough to push into a Medusa. It is tough.
We're going to hit Fear onto DuckT again. Flowzone just periodically firing them out of the base. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They wait. So every time they just wait even longer. Maybe this is a case of having too much information. Does the TA already know when Roche will be up before it? Yeah,
they'll know now.
We'll know now.
It's not a quick respawn by the looks of it.
No.
Although I never really know what I'm looking at when I look at that.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know. Can we get this in like in digital form as well, please?
Me.
The analog. Any analog clock enjoyers in the chat?
Or at least put some numbers on the clock, you know?
No, you don't need to know. We don't know which way round this clock is facing. Is it facing the Radiant or the Dire side? Who knows?
Why are there 2 extra little dots?
That's it. Who knows? Anyway.
Who knows?
We've hit 60 minutes. We will get the tier 5 items. I wonder... Yeah, they're going to scan actually because I think they sense that Peebo and others will want to get out on the side of Ice Cube to get these tier 3 items. Medusa straight out there. Getting a good tier 5 item on this Medusa could be huge. Let's have a look at what people pick up as they go for it.
They are going to need it because you know CE are going to have those items.
Yeah. Well, one more.
Hellboy coming around the side. They do have a ward up there. They would have seen them scurrying around trying to find
has giant, obviously the giant small from before, Fallen Sky, Book of the Dead, Spider Legs. But has plus 40 primary attribute, plus 100 attack speed, plus 150 movement speed.
Not the greatest list of artifacts for them, I don't think.
No. Medusa's still not got theirs.
Yeah, not really close either. Send your mantas down there to get those illusions. Get those illusions. Get those neutrals. They need to get them before they get pushed high ground.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 on the Earthshaker as well. We'll have the Stygian, the Helm of the Undying. Can keep the Bloodright, of course, and the Fallen Sky. Went for the Helm of the Undying straight away with the plus 15% cooldown reduction, but plus mana cost. Yeah. Pretty huge.
Yeah, pretty big
More
helm.
slams. And then the Spider Legs picked up by the TA and the primary attribute, as I anticipated probably would go for.
Yeah, Ice Cubes here are going to be down these items because they are not leaving the base.
Yeah. Minotaur Horn.
Flowzone's doing
for Cleese.
best to try and get these items.
And another plus 40 primary attribute as Roche has spawned. And the Radiant side, for all this waiting, will take it. So yeah, Minotaur Horn for Cleese. Fallen Sky for the Ringmaster. With extra cast range, which will be nice. Hoodwink also with the Helm of the Undying with the extra cast range too. So some nice pickups. The one probably, the weakest one probably the TA, but does get the extra primary attribute.
Flowzone this whole time has been farming these engines in the bot lane.
Damn.
No one's coming down here.
He's desperate.
Yeah.
Alright, with the Aegis, this will be a push in now for CE, you would imagine.
Yeah. And they're going to have everyone with buybacks again.
Trying desperately, I think, to get this Medusa, the neutral. It could be game changing. Should have it now. Yes, gets 10. What are we going to get? Although we're going to get a fight in the top lane before we start. Atrocity's in. Peebo's in as well. They dropped the Mars Arena. So let's see what they can do. The Dawnbreaker's back in though. Atrocity dies. Does have buyback. All the buybacks are off cooldown. For all this waiting, they've used the buybacks. Peebo drops the second arena as well, which actually acts as a zoning mechanism so the Medusa can click, but they can't get into here. It's a nice wheel. Michael McIntyre, eat your heart out. But they're going to get away. Hellboy on very low HP. Peebo blinked in to try and get it. Tries to spear DuckT in, but now Peebo's in big trouble. Does have buyback on the Mars. So even if they get it in, Flowzone with the fear will send 2 supports away, but Peebo will die. Gets absolutely shredded by this TA. Yeah, it does have buyback.
Medusa picking up now the Stygian Desolator and 150 attack range and 350 cast range, which I think is a wonderful neutral item to have. Really, really good.
Look at that damage on the creeps alone.
It's scary. She did not get many attacks off in that fight, and she managed to get Earthshaker so low. So low. Earthshaker does have that helm, so we'll be able to get the spells off, regardless.
What? It begs the question then, and I'm still trying to understand it, and I'm not expecting... I don't know, unless we're in the team comms, how to know the answer, but it feels very much to me like waiting in this regard for CE has only been to their cost. Because Ice Cube has held, which increases their belief. Mars now has his choice for his tier 5 item. Atrocity is only 3 away. The Medusa obviously managed to get hers just before anyway.
Yeah.
But you held, and they had buybacks back up. The buybacks would not have been there if they'd have gone when they were stronger. They had 4 buybacks to ring. The Medusa is scary, absolutely. I mean, but you have the buybacks to expend, and they don't. Is it not time to force the issue?
She's not going to get less scary if you wait.
Yeah.
She's got to the point where she's scary, and now it's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
And boy has it with that Stygian pickup.
Yeah.
Again, like now, we're in a situation where they've got 2 without buybacks.
Yeah. And
yes, they're all alive. You still have the Aegis. I don't know what else you could possibly want right now.
Them to have banned Medusa in the first phase. We might get a fight here.
Ice Cube are not going to come out on the map for a pick off.
I did say...
You didn't even want to come out on the map for the tier 5 neutrals.
Did save a replay, but I will wait just as they look to be sniffing around this bottom lane. I think they're going to try and make that initiation in. I think if Hellboy can get another big Echo Slammer Jammer, will be huge in here. Medusa's going to stand in the middle of the wave. Going to get hexed up and now controlled. Manta's off. Doesn't get hit by the wheel either. Peebo gets a click from the TA, but the TA can't find his way through that gate in the bottom. And so nothing doing once again. The illusions will get bushwhacked and TA will do her best to clear those as well. You push out mid lane. Ogre. I mean, even Ogre now has the pipe, Solar Crest as well. Like, the supports are catching up too. I mean, Flowzone is absolutely stacked. He's got Aeon Disc as they bring DuckT in with the fear.
Medusa.
Now they get the silence up as well and the stun, and Medusa's in, and DuckT could be in a bit of trouble here. Does have the Aegis, remember, as well, but Hellboy comes in with yet another slam and a follow-up one with the refresher too. That's no atrocity for 120 seconds, and Peebo looks like he's going to go down as well. Drops down the ult just before he dies. DuckT is isolated at the back but does have the Aegis. Medusa will take him down. They need to turn around and try and get DuckT. Misses the shot, and now Hellboy will come in to back it up, but the Medusa's clicking him as well. There's so much damage going out. Ogre will go down, needs to buy back, and now Medusa, what can he do on his own? This is a 1v5. Flowzone's there, but will go down. Ogre's there, but hypnotized up by
so much control.
The Ringmaster roll again has buyback on the Medusa though. It's not over just yet. Hold the horses. They'll move through. No Peebo, no atrocity. It's a 3v5. Let's see what they've got. All buybacks, remember, are available for the side of CE. You've got to go now.
The Hex. TA's just hitting the base.
Oh, they popped the... Oh, the two supports on the side get absolutely cleaned up by Hellboy, and Medusa's being controlled the other side. The bushwhacks, as they have been all game, have been on point. Just ignore her and hit the base. CE take game one after 67 minutes and a 57k advantage. It's over.
They get it over the line.
They did it.
They realised Medusa.
They did it.
They had enough control. No BKB on the Medusa. You can just stun her. If she can't hit you, she can't kill you. And if she can't kill you, you could just kill the base. Take the rack, take the ancient. Jobs are good. And the speed at which TA takes it with the old Deso, just so quick. Yeah, managed to get it over the line. It was a slog, and it was a tough one. That game went to flipping an hour and 7 minutes. The first game of the tournament. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come.
The Scotteh curse. It strikes again. Have no fear, anyone. Have no fear.
There we go.
Kamaya joins. Welcome back, boys. Nice little 70-minute game to get you started. Yes. We needed your expertise, Kamaya, for the mid-Mars, although it feels like a lifetime ago since they laned. As I see the beans getting paid out, who the big benefiters there? Door. And 4 others. I like how it really details it for me to look at. Perfect. But Child Endangerment get it over the line against our judgment. But there you go.
I think they probably shouldn't have done. Ice Cube had the team deal with it. Just kind of gave away too much at the start. Fought well to get back into it, and defended valiantly. But in the end, there was too much gone. They couldn't hold off.
Yeah, difficult game. And playing from that far behind is never easy. 1,000 last hits, 1,100 last hits for the Medusa in the end. But it has to be said that the early moves made and the team fight linked together really, really nicely for CE. The Earthshaker early in the game, it feels like a lifetime ago, was making some incredible moves. And actually more hero damage dealt than the TA, which is remarkable on a hero where, there should be BKBs, right? There is a couple. And obviously the Medusa are a bit of an anomaly. But 58k damage is
just
not
hitting
insignificant.
Combo after combo, like a massive amount of damage. Getting, I think, 3 or 4 with every echo.
Yeah.
It's huge. Huge stuff. Really well played. I think probably gets our MVP on Hellboy there.
Yeah, I think that's completely fair. I think there's an argument to be made for Hoodwink 2 and Dawnbreaker. I think, again, the early ults from Dawnbreaker were really on point. It meant that the early moves from Ice Cube couldn't come off because they would dawn into the Mars, dawn into, the Axe. And I
Yeah.
think that's why it was such a good pick in the game. The thing I'm not sure about is the Mars pick. If I had to say one thing that I think, if we go back all the way to the draft, like an hour and a half ago, or whenever it was, literally an hour and a half ago, the Mars pickup was a strange one. I could see how it fit in, and ultimately I favored their draft. So right, like not just for the Medusa, but for the team fight. But the Dawnbreaker had the answers. So
Yeah.
okay, any final thoughts on game one? I'm gonna take a brief break. Yeah, good. Okay, right. Right, everybody. God, I've lost my place. Okay, we're fine. Ooh, quick breather. 2 minutes. Go refresh beverages. We'll be back with game number 2. Hopefully, another nail biter. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you back for the GTI 2025 first game, although the third game might have already started already. So we'll see you in a couple of minutes' time. Okay.
Right.
We're into the draft for game 2, and unsurprisingly, the first ban, Medusa.
That's such a quick ban as well. I like that. No hesitation.
The instant ban, Medusa, which obviously eliminates that threat from game 1. I think that Ice Cube should consider banning the Shaker if they're not going to pick it, and they don't have first pick this time. And I don't think you should be surprised to see CE pick it first. It was absolutely lethal. If I was going to recommend anything in particular, it would probably be that. Otherwise, we've got similar bans to game 1, Clinks and OD being taken out, and obviously Medusa being added, but the Puck being taken out as well. Obviously a known Peebo classic.
5 seconds remaining.
And yeah, as identified by Nuke Dota in the chat as well. Don't blame them for that ban. Yeah, me neither. Kind of glad. The Undying ban, again, I think this is one of the, I think Cleese maybe, the offlaner, most played hero by far, and plays it in the 3 role as well.
5 seconds
So the
remaining.
Undying respect ban for that too. I would be looking at the Earthshaker here if there's something you don't fancy. Earthshaker it is as well. Look at me go.
Look at you go.
God.
It's like you never left.
Yeah. Man. See, this is the thing. You take a year out of playing in the tournament, right? And you study all the teams and players by casting them over the course of the several weeks of the tournament, and then we come back next year and we get knocked out in the group stage.
Yeah.
We become that 17th team or 18th team that gets another one that needs to be eliminated in the group stage. But never mind.
Look,
this interestingly is in that group.
Somebody has to come last, and it's an honor to fill that space.
Yeah, just not this year. Just not this year. The lads were wanting to take a break, and after seeing a game like that, I see why.
Yeah, I was looking at the average, was it MMR for each of the teams?
Yeah,
I'm trying to do some mental maths as what ours would be, and I think it's still much lower than the lowest available option.
It's difficult because it depends where you quantify Jurambong in the grand scheme of the Dota ranks. But even if I put him, at the highest point, at the highest point I would assess him as, we are tied with the lowest in this tournament. And then if you don't get drawn in the group with them, then you just it's just tough. But there's a lot of good teams.
Is a lack of players above legend.
Yeah. And Kamaya wanting to sit it out as well, understandably, as we have a Centaur pickup, Grimstroke as well. And that's, I think, what that shows as well, because there's been a lot of chat about this too. I think what it shows is in the Flax community, everyone is getting better at Dota, and ultimately, isn't that the whole point? Yeah. And so, a really positive thing. It's just GFG is the team that isn't getting better at Dota.
Well, we don't play nearly as much.
No,
these lads, so
that's true. But we do get to cast, and I'm looking forward to this tournament because I think across the MMRs of those teams that have participated, there's a lot of really close games, like Game 1 here, which is what we want to see.
And actually, you find, I think, for the most part, I say this, not too much in jest, but for the most part, I think the games run a similar course to those ones that I watched last week at TI. You don't have those kind of Mondo Duke plays a lot of the time and things like that. And there's obviously, countless mistakes. But for the most part, the games are running, I think, as Gaben intended.
Indeed.
Whoever is updating this game these days.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good to see. And as you say, the quality of Dota is only going up.
Yeah. Shout outs in particular to Jido as well. They've put a lot of effort into to get a tournament all sorted. So Our appreciation.
As you know full well, it's a lot of organisation to put on a
Yeah,
tournament.
it's a sort of unique position to know, and compared to this, mine is, you know,
5 seconds
relatively
remaining.
minor. This is way more teams than I think I've ever had to deal with, as we have a Dazzle pickup, which we love to
Yeah.
see. Love to see a bit of
We got
Dazzle.
thoughts so far. We got a Grimstroke, and we've got a Centaur and a Dazzle.
Well, Atrocity's been given back Centaur, hasn't he? That's what's happened
Yep.
here. They've given
Yep.
him the axe, and then game 1 has happened, and so they've been like, right, back you go.
5
So-
seconds remaining.
And doing the seeding
wasn't
role
broken.
of shepherding him straight back onto the Centaur. A hero is very good at,
Dark team pick.
but it does. I mean, there's been a few different bans this time around. Obviously, the Dawnbreaker being taken out as well, so they've respect banned 2 of the 5 so far from CE, and that's led them to go for a completely different pairing of the Grimstroke and the Pugna.
Yeah, I really like that as a as a support pairing. I'm assuming
Yeah,
could be pushed up, Pugna. But yeah, the Grimstroke ult there, obviously in many synergies with Pugna.
and they go for the
And
Razor. So this
Razor as well.
will probably be an off-lane Razor. Had a look at Cleese's recent games. A few Razor games in
Off-lane
there.
Razor. Is that like a lifestealy kind of build? Or is it just
I-
not a tanky build?
Did not delve deeper. I'll be honest. I did not delve any further. I just saw
Either way,
off-lane Razor wrote it down
combos.
on my sheet, and that was it.
combos fantastically with Grimstroke also, as many heroes do.
Yeah, good Inkswell enjoy.
Yeah, I would love to see a double link, just to know how that interacts, if nothing else. Looking kind of scary for Ice Cubed. I've seen lots of Pugna plays over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, so what's happened then is obviously the Centaur was banned last game, but has been allowed through because they banned the Medusa instead by the looks of it. So was available. Snapfire not banned by either side last time, completely untouched. Pugna was banned last time but has now been picked.
Disruptor,
Good hero.
very nice.
5 seconds
Very
remaining.
nice. Good for a Razor that's running at you.
Dire team pick.
Good for a Razor that's running away.
Lone Druid as well. Larry in the
Okay.
chat calling it, and to be fair, their carry plays 2 heroes a lot. One is Medusa, the other one is Lone Druid.
I'm surprised anyone plays with him.
I was
'cause all of his
holding off.
games must be 60 minutes plus.
I was holding off mentioning it so that Larry could get the kudos in the chat there, because he did drop it before I remembered it was coming.
Nice. Well,
But-
well done, Larry.
He loves Medusa and he loves Lone Druid. So Larry calling that a couple of picks ago. Rare we see an LD in some of these games. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to do a similar Chen-like check.
Dudes banning
Like we
I
did the
might
other
have
day.
to do a little debrief myself. I'm not sure I've ever cast Lone Druid before. Slardar coming out.
Yeah.
That's a scary hero. That's also an offlane hero.
Yeah, it can be
So
played
maybe-
mid. Can be played mid too, I think.
Radiant
'Cause of the
team
river.
really?
Yeah, you get the benefits of
Yes,
being in the river.
yes.
It's something
That's true.
Kamaya has tried to convince me to play mid instead of like putting him on Kunkka mid several times, and I've always said no. I want to play against Sleepy Moon in the off lane. I want to lose the lane, collapse completely. Or
I do
no,
hate
I
myself.
want to lose
I
to
do.
Saurian carry against GTI. No, I want to lose to Larry carry on against OGs. God, I just hate myself.
Storm getting banned out again. TA getting banned out.
Yeah, the TA is probably a good ban, right? It's the third respect in a row from the previous game. As you said, the Storm was also banned last game. They went for this strange Necro ban. I don't think it was
5
something that
seconds remaining.
the Ice Cubed would have considered last game either. But the draft strategy is very similar here, leaving Peebo's hero till last. He now should
Yeah.
understand that either the Razor or the Slardar will be mid. So you've got to get a favourable matchup for Peebo. I think Peebo's at his best when able to have a solid lane and springboard that into making moves around the map. That's the kind of thing you're going for with like this puck. The reason the Quap is banned is the same thing, the Storm. Very active mid laner.
Yeah,
You
he
wanna
kind
get
of
him a
struggled
good
in the
matchup.
previous game with the Mars. It wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think it was quite the pick. Taking some time with their second ban, so taking the TA out as well.
Dire team ban.
And they will take out Faceless Void. Now, in terms of a carry, which we presume DuckT's hero will be last here for CE, TA is banned, also plays, I mean, probably anything, let's be real, but things I saw on the profile were Troll, AM, Terrorblade, Ember Spirit. So, Ember Spirit obviously maybe
5
not
seconds
against
remaining.
Disruptor. I don't know whether that feels pretty bad.
I
given
think
you
it's
can-
still fine because
the
you just live
AoE
away further than Disruptor can
AoE
put you back.
silence, I was more thinking.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But let's see. But I mean, Troll. Don't know. Isn't Troll always good? Whenever I
Troll's
see a Troll,
pretty
I'm
good.
like, oh Christ. They're gonna ban the Ember
Troll's
Spirit
pretty good
for
because
Peebo instead.
it doesn't require much. You just press the R button
Indeed.
and then you live. And then if you can't press the R button, you buy Axe. Then you can press the R button.
I see. You make it sound so simple.
Don't look up my win rate on Troll.
They're also suggesting, Larry's now suggesting actually, that it could be carry Razor, in which case they would of course be looking for an
Brilliant team pick.
offlaner. Ooh, Dragon Knight. Okay,
the mystery continues, I guess.
yeah, we'll see when they pick their heroes and walk to their lanes.
I'm more confident that it's Slardar off lane now,
Yeah,
but the other two could go either way. Probably Dragon Knight mid or Razor safe lane.
I mean,
That's
5
that's
seconds
what I'm
remaining.
going for. Should I do quick predictions?
yeah, could be mid DK still. Yeah, as you say, Razor safe lane, Slardar off lane. Depends. Looking across the heroes, yeah.
That's what I.
All I know is that
I
Cleese
think.
plays quite a bit of Razor,
They could switch lanes.
which is why I assumed it was off lane to start with. But that does, yeah, they could. Shadow Fiend,
Shadow
the
Fiend.
final pick for Ice Cubed.
Right.
So DuckT,
Right.
Dragon Knight, Cleese, Slardar, Razor, Hellboy. So mid Razor. Looks like safe lane DK, unless, as we say, they switch the lanes. Grimstroke for Ulf, Vesper on Pugner. Okay.
Well, I've opened up the beans for you to place your beans at home where you think the team that's going to win. What do you think? I'm so confused.
I feel like I shouldn't say anything. I don't want to curse either of these teams.
Right, I'm not going to overthink it too much. I think the combo with Grimstroke and the rest of that team is so good
Yeah.
that it should just destroy everything. I as I say, I don't really know what Lone Druid does. Well, I do. He just buys loads of items and then he hits you and he fears you. You can't do anything about it. But I don't know if any of that is going to be enough to deal with what CE have to offer here.
Yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree. I think it's going to be tricky. They have good team fight for Ice Cubed. It feels like with the potential for Disruptor, Shadow Fiend, Centaur kind of combos, but it's not clear cut and it's not easy either. I think into the Grimstroke Pugna support duo, I really like that duo.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sit right on the fence and not say
Right on the
anything.
fence. Right in the river.
Larry says, no, I was about to vote for CE. Why did you have to say that? Well, let's see. We're getting into the game. Let me get my
We're about to
draft
find out.
notes. My draft notes to one side. Keyboard at the ready. We will try not to miss too many kills this time around. Get your beans in. You've got 3 seconds to do so. And that is them concluded.
Please, lads, cast your spells.
So let's
Oh my God,
see
it's almost
what's
time.
up.
Here we
Alright.
go then. Game 2. First series of International 2025. What we got?
Okay. On the dire side this time we have DuckT on Dragon Knight. We have Vesper on Pugna. Olv 2000 on the Grimstroke. Hellboy is on Razor and Cleese on Slardar. As I get stun locked there by the Hydrate. Appreciate you redeeming your beans. Now for Ice Cubed, we have Atrocity standing in from Team Sitout on the Centaur, wibleh on the Dazzle this time. Peebo swaps out mid-Mars for SF, Flowzone
Just
is
enough
on
time to
Disruptor,
make a cup of tea.
and down here, my Tukama played Medusa last game, plays Lone Druid this game, with the bear
That's more like it.
out and about on the map. Both teams chilling out in their own jungles at the moment. I need to swap the thingy to the in-game one. And just like that, we're there. With the press of a button, we've made it. Might be a contest for the rune again. Last time it
Yeah,
went
there is gonna
the
be.
way of Ice Cube. Cleese is going to get stunned up, but we'll get the counter stun out. But I think that damage will be enough. And of all the people to get the first blood, it couldn't
That's
be
a good
much
one.
better than getting Peebo an extra bit of gold towards that bottle.
Yeah.
He will have it.
Cost him basically all of his mana pool, but
Cleese,
That's
hey
fine.
guys, I found them.
I was just doing my research on the old Lone Druid.
Yeah,
Didn't know what the facets were. Hellboy being straight up aggressive in the mid lane.
yeah.
And that link out early.
19 damage taken.
Makes a big difference.
Damage taken, but 3 or 5 gained from the souls. So when he steals, he offsets it. He does like a bit of maths before. Because I was like, why does it say, it said like 13? I was like, what the hell is going on? But that makes sense, I guess, kind of. Whoa,
Yeah.
oh, with the curved paintbrush. Okay. Whoa now. Don't get me excited. There's gonna be some nice Grimstroke moves this game, I hope.
Bob will be happy.
Indeed. Indeed. So, laning phase wise, what do we think? Any... Oh, Cleese top lane, getting low. Oh, sorry, that's Atrocity on the Centaur. Cleese also Centaur player. I was already looking at Cleese, of course. Full of life on the Slardar.
Mid lane. Look, Razor wins lanes, but Shadow Fiend's a pretty good laner too in the mid lane.
Yeah.
So could be an interesting one. Either way, was he Razor? Shadow Fiend had that great first blood. It's a good pickup.
Yeah, getting that early bottle is pretty nice. Now pushes the wave in to be able to move back for at least one of the 2 routes.
Yep. Wait, got his bottle now as well. He's gonna get the bottom route.
Interested
But
to
you need
see
to-
what Flowzone can make happen with the Disruptor this game. Had a pretty decent game on the Muerta, obviously with the game going south quite early. Can be difficult to get stuff happening, as 40 damage this time is taken from the SF.
Just kind of let him take it.
Not much else you can do. Peebo's in big trouble
getting
now. Gonna
very
get
low
clicked
now.
down.
One
Might
more
get clicked
hit.
down under tower. Will go down. Peebo. Hellboy will get a kill. evens it up in that middle lane quite a lot.
A little lax there. Lost a bit of focus. Let the damage get drained. Oh boy, took advantage.
Yeah, as I was saying, Flowzone, more of a player that I associate with these more active heroes like the Tusks and such, maybe an IO as well in there. I say active hero and then say IO, what am I talking about? But you know what I mean. It's more of a Rubik as well. But Disruptor, definitely one you can make plays on. One of your best heroes, I would suggest.
Disruptor.
Yeah, I think so. Very good on that hero. MVP farmer, ob not on the Disruptor.
It's an easy MVP win with Disruptor because you just glimpse someone like 4 times, and it counts it as like a trick shot that you've landed. It doesn't matter where you glimpse them. Yeah, it can be very impactful. Difficult to play on a Disruptor when you're behind. So I would say imperative for Ice Cube that they kind of get going, or at least for Flowzone.
Yeah. I don't think the game plan really changes game to game for CE though in this one.
No.
Flowzone taking a lot of damage. Will die to DuckT's Fire Breath, trying to take down that.
What's the edge of the
that
breathe fire?
ward. Vesper's damage combined with the breathe fire takes down the Disruptor.
Yeah, Dragon Knight having a great start.
Yeah. Although
Really moving ahead.
yeah. Well, the 12 denies for the lone druid in this bottom lane.
Yeah.
It's because he's got
Yeah,
two
it's
bloody
quite
heroes.
Yeah, it's cheating.
Now I understand why they kept buying Hammer the Dominant wibleh, pushing the wave up by using the shadow wave onto the creeps to do a bit of damage to Cleese. Not sure the lone druid will appreciate that one. But sometimes you just gotta do it to them. This time they will try and take out this Pugna Ward. Atrocity's getting quite low. Flowzone took quite a bit of damage there. And DuckT wants a bit of that. Will get the glimpse back. Flowzone's courier will go down.
Get his friend killed.
Yeah. Cheers for that, pal. Send
the
him
stun
back
off onto
straight
Vesper,
into him, yeah. A rough one.
Flowzone has come to the mid lane.
Oh,
Trying
Cleese
to get
gets the
this
stun on the
delivery.
bear. But he does some lone druid shit and gets away. Not gonna lie. The spells
There's a
elude
fear.
me. Yeah, I don't think that's what he did though. I think he just leveled up Spirit Link and it did like that cool shit above his head.
Oh.
We don't have time for me to check my lone druid win rate, do we? No, Hellboy's getting chased down by Flowzone and Peebo mid. Brings him back behind him. Interesting maneuver, but it
Good
will
kill.
bring him in the path of the raise. Peebo with a return kill. Bit of revenge for all that damage stolen previously. And gets him a bit of a lane, which is very nice. And in the meantime, Atrocity doesn't seem to have been punished too hard in that top lane either. Centaur obviously not the easiest target for them to go on, although they have already got the kill onto the Centaur. So
Yeah, and it's about time that people are going to start making rotations to the Wisdom Shrines. And it's approaching fast.
yeah, so I'm guessing that was Disruptor's move for the 6-minute rune, which we did see from Ice Cubed in the previous game, and now we see Peebo and Flowzone making the same migration across the map.
Get himself caught though by killing the courier.
But I don't know if they can contest both Flowzone
Peebo-
and Peebo
came
being
over
there,
too.
and now will TP away. Nice TP from Flowzone. So yeah, that should secure them both these runes. In fact, he will get both
Yeah,
of them.
huge. That's
Um,
huge.
Disruptor levels are pretty nice, as it turns out.
Yeah. You
Huge.
could say. And that makes up for the time he's just been wandering around the map, getting kills in the mid lane. Comes
Yeah.
back, same level as Frosty nearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, much slower start to the game compared to last game.
Yeah.
Feeling things might ramp up soon.
Well, if we need if we ever need it, we have the replay of the end of last game. So if we ever feel like if this game becomes too boring, we have what might have been. Scotteh boy, we accept you looking up your LD stats if you get the didgeridoo out. That's Obnot's job. I'm not the didgeridooer, so I don't know if he'll take that trade. As Cleese goes to farm this stacked camp here, but I'm glad the didgeridoo is a fan favourite. There weren't too many people tuned into that stream on Friday night, but enough to have a nice little chat about didgeridoos every now and then.
Unfortunately, I now only have a didgeridoo.
Oh, nice.
Dragon Knight and Lone Druid having a real battle to see who's having the better lane here.
The Diresite have made this aggressive move into the triangle because they assumed there would be some stacks there, and there is one, but it's only on the small creep camp, so they're actually going to just prioritise the tower. It's not really
They
worth
stacked
their
it
time.
again for them, so now it's 3.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful work there from the Diresite. That is efficiency. And meanwhile, middle lane, Peebo, Flowzone, the OG's alumni. Oh, Hellboy will get sent all the way back, but that might put Atrocity in danger once again. Doesn't quite, but it's a nice send back from Flowzone with the glimpse. Hellboy was mid briefly, but then moved away. It's
now they're wrapping to see Peebo in the mid lane. Does just run away, sees it coming.
Bear coughing some damage again in this bottom lane, but it's a tanky old bear.
Just resummon it. He gets too low, I suppose.
Yeah.
Very, very even start.
What I think is a bit of a shame actually is Hellboy had such a good game on this like active mid lane hero in the last game, and now is playing Razor. And I know that Razor runs at you and he does his things, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same.
It's not a blink echo at like 15 minutes into the game, is it?
It's not that clutch echo top into the Mars ult that we had last time.
You say that, Hellboy's here now, he links up the bear.
And he's going to run at him, look, and he's going to get glimpsed back, so that breaks that link straight off the bat. wibleh's TP'd in very aggressively for the dazzle. Does have the ult up though.
They want more.
And the grave too. He's going to get the poison touch out, but my 2 Karma is in onto Cleese with the bear. Nice grave on the bear. I was thinking this might be the play. My 2 Karma is not sure where to go. Does try to retreat now. Hellboy will get glimpsed back again. Ol has died to wibleh and Peebo, who I think are attacking on the backlines. We missed that one. The Requiem will fear them into the rest of their team. The bear will go down, and Lone Druid will walk away. Does have another bear to summon if he would like to, but he might save it in case he dies. Oh, and the Razor is really low down here in the creep wave.
Hellboy's really low.
But they are going to get the Lone Druid up the top. They're going to try and chase that. Flowzone has glimpsed him again with the Disruptor ult, but he's not going to die.
Yes, he is.
One more click. He TP.
No, it's not enough.
It's not enough.
Not enough.
The Razor will get out, and it's 3 dead on Ice Cubed. Sorry.
Make that 4.
Make that 4, because in the top lane, Atrocity has died to the Dragon Knight ult. And that is your first T-Tours of the game, guys. We're there. We've made it.
There you go.
It had to happen.
Doing what they did so brilliantly in the first game, rotating to crucial lanes, getting some kills. It looked a bit dicey when Shadow Friend came down, but they managed to get there in the end, get 4, 5 kills they needed.
Someone asking who is Atrocity. He has been previously disappointment and liability. So
I think he gets upgraded every time.
yeah, I wonder what's next. I wonder if disaster. Disaster.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Onto the Razor now in the mid lane. Glimpse coming out.
Yeah, and the trap as well. Hellboy will eat some razors here as well. Tries to run at Peebo. Does get a lot of damage onto the Shadow Fiend, but will ultimately go down.
Good kill there for Ice Cube.
And Atrocity trying to...
Atrocity's courier gets killed and it's blink on it.
And I bet he wishes he had that now, because he's trying to cut the waves in this top lane. And rather than wait for when he was not doing that to get the blink ship down, bless him, his courier's been killed.
Ulted away.
They have used the scan, the Dragon Knight ult as well. He is expending quite a bit of this Dragon Knight's time.
Look around the corner.
Throws the brief fire, but
Doesn't
now
provide vision.
DuckT is not interested, although he runs back down to the low ground. DuckT will see him
Gotta
now,
see him.
pings him out. Little Benny Hill
Just needed
moment
to
going,
TP.
and he now will.
He does.
Oh, Atrocity. This is why he's my favourite sit-out player. Listen, I'm so back. I'm so back, dude. Oh yeah, he was Catastrophe as well.
He was.
He was Catastrophe as well. Man.
Oh. What a gamer. What a gamer.
Absolute gamer.
Small advantage for CE here. It's Daryl. Daryl's?
It's Daryl. It's Daryl
Look,
Knight.
it's Daryl.
It's the Daryl Knight. Isn't that Dragon Knight's name? As wibleh is going to perish here. Dragon Knight will get another kill.
To say Dazzle. Dazzle's courier gets killed and it reveals where he is on the map. But behind 3 of CE's team. He goes
It
down.
is quite possible that Game 1 has frazzled us here.
Certainly
quite
frazzled Daryl.
Yeah, poor Daryl has gone down.
My 2 Karma got the Maelstrom on the bear.
Yeah. So
I don't know
is the
what
thing
the build is.
Yeah, is it
Don't
still
know.
to build on the bear? Is that still the play? I feel like that
I
was
think
what it
to
used
start
to be.
with at least, that's the play.
Yes, Hellboy's going to find the bear.
What the fuck happened there?
And now they're going to trap up Hellboy as well, silence him up, so the
Oh,
Razor's in a bit of trouble. And the
beautiful
Slardar's
lineup.
walked in as well. The trap will end too.
Runs away.
And they have all 5 here. Pugner is doing some sucking on the backlines, dare I say it. Crikey! wibleh's in as well. It's just a full-on 5v5 and just no one is dying yet. wibleh's even graved himself, so he won't go down just for now.
Yes,
Now
good
Flowzone's
work.
dead, and yeah, this bear is absolutely shredding them. Will eventually die. Hellboy very, very low, all very, very low, and so far this trade has not quite come off for CE, who made that initial engagement, but then the glimpse back was really nice. And Disruptor, he doesn't mind going down. He's cast his spells ultimately.
Yeah.
Atrocity
Look.
might fight. Oh, they're going to initiate onto the Dragon Knight again. Can Atrocity sustain this damage for Peebo to come in? Going to get stunned up. Oh, the grave comes out.
Nice
Lovely
grave.
grave from wibleh. And Atrocity gets the kill.
Is
That's
he
a
gonna
bit
go
of
down anyway?
Oh, he might.
Needs a heal.
Oh, the heal. Lovely stuff. Atrocity, a bit of therapy for him after those, for a few of those deaths are from that top lane. Dragon Knight kill is huge for the Ice Cubed in this game.
Yeah, going back to that fight we had down there, it was a lovely start from Ice Cube. They got a beautiful static storm. Trap 2 onto the Razor. The Razor just managed to then run away and it was looking terrible. I'm not quite sure what changed. Peebo managed to get in, get the kill onto the Slardar, get the fear away, create a bit of space for the bear to just click.
What you have on both sides is a lot of, with the Dazzle and the Pugner each, is a lot of sustain.
Yeah.
The Pug, these two heroes are keeping,
And safe.
so they're keeping each other so alive. Their teammates so alive in these fights. It's kind of crazy. Mad Max in the chat helping us out with the lone druid casting here, saying that the man, the druid, shall we say, should have 6 branches. He does have 4 points in Spirit Bear, but apparently I think it was a weird build because he hadn't gone it straight away. And the bear has Mjolnir now, but should have Diffusal, but he's going for the Ags straight off.
Now you said that, the most frustrating thing is that he has a spare branch on the bear.
Atrocity going in top lane, makes an aggressive blink onto Vesper's Pugner, but will get away
Nice
with
field there.
with the ult, and yeah, nice trap as well. So a few spells cast. Obviously the Stampede will be down for 90 odd seconds. Sorry, 100 seconds from the start.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, the bear has a Iron Branch in its backpack.
Oh,
Just give
DuckT,
it to
gonna find
Druid.
Peebo farming his ancients. But will not initiate.
Radiant's middle
The
tower
rest
is
of
under
the side were behind. I think they're trying to keep control of this area for that early Tormentor. Peebo now has the Blink online, already with the Asher and Kaya. Taunts the ult.
Radiant's middle tower is
That
under
one's for the stream. Thank you, Peebo. And one day I will press the save replay button in one of these fights. You better believe it. It'll happen. And then we could have looked at it, but I didn't. I didn't do it. I forgot.
Quick question, I'm guessing for the chat, but if you know, please let me know. Does the bear just get the same neutral item as the man? And how does that work? You should just get the stats?
That is a good
Or does
question.
he get, like, he's got the PMS now, but does he get the damage bot too on the bear? Hopefully somebody knows.
Jam
I don't
Apple saying yes.
Radiant's
I'm
middle
guessing that's
tower
yes
is
to
under
get the same item. We will
Okay.
await the follow-up answers about the stats as well. Let's have a look at items. There's a bit of a lull while everybody is farming. Obviously, Lone Druids looks insane because he's got 3 Iron Branches. He's not quite up to the 6 we were hoping to see. Blink Dagger, as we said, online for Peebo with the Yasha and Kaya. We have Yules on Atrocity with the Blink Dagger as well online. Flowzone, bless him, is very poor at the moment. Dazzle in the majority of this farm. Looks like potentially a Yule's being bought by the Dazzle too. Mage Slayer for Dragon Knight with the Blink Dagger looks to be going for BKB. Nearly completed on that. Then we have a Sanj and Yasha as well for...
Disruptor's going for the blink,
Hellboy.
that's why.
that'll do it. Yeah, that's a pretty nice
nearly
item
got
to
it.
be fair.
300 gold
I
away.
think Grimstroke, yeah, has the Aether Lens on the Courier too, and the Pugner also going Aether Lens. So both supports not actually getting a support item on CE. So no 4-stars, no Glimmers, but 2 Aether Lens.
Yeah, I think they have enough save and whatever within their abilities, so just being able to cast them is probably enough.
Yeah, BKB
For
available
a
for the
first
Dragon
time.
Knight in the next fight as well, just picked up
Oh, that's
for him.
pretty huge. Pretty
So
huge.
let's see if that makes any impact at all.
Blink does come out onto Disruptor, and he's got his Axe queued up immediately. That is the kind of greedy support we like to see.
Alright.
Radiant's
Well,
middle tower is
good
under
news
attack.
for those
We're
fans
detecting
of me
high
cracking a
levels of
tinny
sound.
during these casts because because of the length of game 1, I get to crack another one. Atrocity popped the ult to try and chase down the Slardar potentially, but now... Oh, they are. They found Hellboy again in this middle lane. Looks like they're going to glimpse him back, and that is Hellboy dead. And I don't think there'll be much
Can't come back
follow-up
from the dead.
from Vesper, who was hanging around in the same area. But
I bet hit
nice
hard,
pickup again.
Even with the 56 damage gone.
Gaben is favouring CE though, 60 to 40. But the net
Okay.
worth lead has never been too large. I think looks like around 3k is probably the highest it's been at any particular point. So it's a very
First time
tight
in a long
game.
time it's gone back the way of Ice Cubed as well.
Right, tinny crack time.
Oh, nice.
That's how long game 1 was. I've gone through like 2 tinnies already. In 1.5 games. Jesus.
Well,
Okay.
the first game was basically 2.
Indeed.
Velocity here in deep and quite low.
Yeah, they're going to initiate onto Peebo though on the backlines because they identify him as the target that can do the most damage. They'll bring down the Shadow Fiend real early doors here. Atrocity also going to get caught out and chased down. And it looks like, yes, the Disruptor will also follow. And that is your team fight eliminated in one fell swoop, trying to push this bottom tier 1.
They did not go as far to push the tower,
And this is
they
Roche.
were not ready for C to react in the way that they did. That is given away first Roche. So it might take him a while to do it. Vesper's going to be tanking as he can life drain Roche. So he's got to be careful.
Yeah, there will be no contest for this either, and Dragon Knight will pick it up. They will smoke up immediately and head into the jungle. They put a scan out, and they think, yeah, that has caught the lone druid, so they know with that creep camp on the move that someone was there. Pugner's smoke will break.
Huge.
They're going to walk into the lone druid. Can they find him? They get the silence off, but now the Centaur ult will be there to save him. And now Centaur's jumped in as well onto Cleese. So nice silence onto the Pugner, which stops some of that sustain and save. Will it get the kill to Vesper? No, not quite. He does eventually pop to Mighty Karma's bear as well. I think that was the Mjolnir pop that eventually killed him. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, but again, Disruptor has cast his spells already. There's still a tier 2 here. So the fight going on near the tier 3s too. And now stun in from Atrocity onto Hellboy, but Dragon Knight will be back in, has the Aegis, remember. Cleese with the counter initiation onto Atrocity on the back lines as well. Peebo with a nice ult on the sidelines, and they will pick up the kill onto Cleese's Slardar. Disruptor has respawned, that's how long this fight has been going on for. They're going to chase down Hellboy a bit further now. They're walking back in, glimpse back into the trap again, and Hellboy is in real big trouble now, and in fact, they're going to find more. The bear and the Centaur, great friends from the jungle, they're going to find the kill. On to the to Hellboy. No, the other one on the Grimstroke. Yeah,
be careful.
But his Dragon Knight has managed to escape.
And this time they'll get the tower as 5.
The Animal Kingdom. The Animal Kingdom. Well, I get Centaur's half. It's half man, half horse. So I shouldn't be so rude. How dare I? That's me cancelled, I guess. It's all over. It's all over. I'm so sorry. But the bear does so much damage. I mean, I think it was the Mjolnir pop that popped the Pugner in the end. He was on such low HP. And it was a nice silence to get the Pugner out of the fight early doors. That's the sustain that we were talking about in the last fight for CE. And looks like they're going to find Pugner again here. Vesper's coming into ward. They'll identify, but they're actually going to go on the middle lane. They've initiated onto Peebo, and with the Centaur and the Dazzle Grave, looks like they're going to survive. And the bear is just in. I think this is the Aghanim Scepter, means that the bear does not feel, does not have that distance, that sort of invisible leash to the lone druid, means he can wander wherever, whenever. Shakira moment, and we'll get in.
Where is oh, he's down bot. Where is the man? Couldn't see him. Man's off farm the jungle.
Yeah. He still only has 3 iron branches. He's not made it to 6
It's quite slow.
See, if only there was an iron talon, you see, they could... Let's roll back the years.
Yeah, he's pushing.
Yeah, bear pushing in top lane.
Might lead them to Atrocity.
Yeah, which would be unfortunate.
Who is farming incredibly deeply.
Do we want to watch a replay?
I'd love to
bottom fight. Let's have a look at what we've got. Bottom lane. Let's play. Okay, so this is where the fight was under the tier 3 tower, and they dropped that nice Disruptor ult onto the Pugner. It's a lovely leash, actually, between the bear and Centaur, who eventually uses himself to survive.
Using the Mjolnir active.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
And that gets the Pugner kill. Then they chase for more. Obviously, that tier 2 tower is still alive.
Yeah, Cleese was super low. And
we have to go live, mid lane, sorry to do this to us, but they've just absolutely blown up the Dazzle. With a nice smoke play. And now they're going to
eye up that tier 2 again.
Yeah, that tier 2 that caused them so many issues last time around. See that fight extending for a long time bottom lane. They're going to find the man.
No glyph coming out.
They found the man, but they have glimpsed Slardar back. Yeah, no glyph this time around, probably saving it for a bit later. They're going to keep pushing top lane. Once
Well,
again,
they would have got it back.
the bear and the centaur,
First
best of
hit.
friends.
Something bad is happening.
Bear and the centaur are best of friends. And Atrocity is going to push and hit a tier 3 here.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, and force a TP, and as soon as the TP comes,
Oh,
Cleese
Gonna get caught. Cleese is quicker.
juking around.
Gets the vision on.
Nice Lotus Orb, now can pop the ult, and the bear is there as well. Oh, one click on
They are
Cleese was
best
quite
friends.
a lot. Yeah, was here to back up his buddy once again. Dragon Knight coming in with the stun, and now the fear makes them run away. Gonna Mjolnir up the bear again. Cleese coming in, Hellboy coming in for the bear. Channeling that return. Meanwhile, Peebo gets the kill onto the bear. Meanwhile, Pugna dies
He lived.
to Peebo in this middle lane. We watched a bear die instead of a hero. It feels wrong, but the bear is the bear is arguably more. Ulvis
Bear's back alive again.
Ulvis
so it's okay.
Ulvis was he shrining? I'm not sure what was going on. Maybe looking at something. He was staring at the shrine. He's mesmerized. It happens. But I thought Peebo could probably made something there, but I wonder if there's always that threat of someone being in behind. You always have to be careful. Aghanim Scepter now going for the BKB on the Shadow Fiend as well. And there's a stack down there. That's a nice one. And we'll finish off these Ancients as well.
We haven't had too much in the way of like objective pushing or big, big events. I feel like this game's kind of been a bit wishy-washy. They had this had a big fight down in the bot lane. Other than that, it's not been too much.
Yeah, it's been a little bit tentative. Dragon Knight, this could be a big target if they can burst down the DK. I don't think.
I don't know if you can burst down a
Trosty
DK.
smoke breaks. He blinks in aggressively. Gets the Vesper is waiting in the wings. Now puts that nullified. But now here's the Pugna save. Now the disjoint by the ult or the glimpse, from the disruptor. They're going to chase down Hellboy, just running down Flowzone, who's going to get got before he can cast his ult. The bear is chasing after Hellboy desperately, but now he's the bane of the supports on this side as the Dazzle is getting got as well. The bear is being silenced up on the other side and is not able to really do too much, although Hellboy may have dove too deep. Peebo is in, but I don't think he has enough. Now gets silenced up by Olv on the Grimstroke, and so it's a 3-for-1. They do get Hellboy, but ultimately,
Bear lives.
Yeah, the bear does survive and will be brought home to heal.
Yeah, despite getting the jump, Ice Cubed, I don't know, it was not coordinated enough. CE getting there, heroes there in time, reacting very well. Doing exactly what they needed to do. Great play.
And
they're going to get a tower out of it.
Yeah, they will pressure this mid tower. In fact, they might go for more. Looks like Flowzone stepped up too far, but will use the Ghost Scepter to survive. The Ethereal saving the day for the Disruptor. The game a bit more skirmishy than the all-out team fights we saw in Game 1. And we identified that from the draft when you've got heroes like Lone Druid, Razor and Dragon Knight. Less about the AoE spells. It's still there, but it's not so simple to take a fight in that way. Let's see what Gaben thinks. Still,
he's not changed his mind.
69% Wahey to CE
Got him
on this particular occasion.
30 seconds till Roche is back up.
Yeah. If we know anything about CE, it's that they do prefer to be patient from Game 1. Probably could have spared us a 10 more minutes of that game had they pushed at the optimum time, but also completely understand that in that game situation you don't have all the information necessarily. You have most of it.
Yeah.
You have more than I think you realise until you look back afterwards. But it's always better to be safe.
Yep, worked out for him in the end, and maybe they gained confidence in that. Didn't fault them last time.
Yeah.
Stick to the game plan. Do it again.
Yeah.
It's not as big a lead. Net worth bouncing between. No clear advantage on either side.
Yeah, I'm not sure how late you can let it go. I'm not sure about the Lone Druid. It feels like one of the with the bear. He only gets stronger.
The bear is attacking Cleese here.
Cleese is taking quite a lot of damage. They will take the damage back off of the bear.
Yeah, they're gonna get the bear here.
He will go down. We'll get the fear off as a last roar of the bear before he sadly gets eliminated. But it's immediately resummons. No breaks. Atrocity. Yeah, they use the Centaur. Yeah, they use the Centaur to try and get that sort of Shadow Fiend on. A lovely link between the two cores. The Lotus Orb will now come out, but I think it's a little too late. Won't actually reflect anything. And Peebo, this Dragon Knight damage is absolutely huge. And the stun from Cleese will finish off Atrocity as well. Triple kill for the Dragon Knight in the end. Flowzone will try to TP out. The stun is there from the Dragon Knight. Ultra kill. Can the Rampage be achieved? No, because the man is somewhere on
in the next postcode.
In a different postcode. But his bear might perish. No, he should be able to get it away. Runs pretty fast with the old phase boost as well.
Though.
But yeah, this is opening up a tier 3.
Have a free go here. 30 seconds. Fly back on Peebo. Easy offensive glyph too.
Atrocity buys back on the Centaur. They do have the Lone Druid as well. Dazzle
has a bastion now.
Oh, they're going to jump in onto the Dazzle. This would be a huge kill. Nice Lotus Sword to counter it from Atrocity, but he's getting absolutely shredded. This Dragon Knight does so much damage. That's a Satanic. Hasn't even had to pop it yet. And that's Atrocity dieback. It buys time for Peebo, but they're taking the racks anyway. The bear on the back lines is trying to get Vesper, and now the Dragon Knight will focus the objective. Takes down that middle lane of Barracks as well.
Yeah, the bear is giving these supports a bit of a headache, but not getting the kills. Vesper, obviously, with the Decrepify, it's enough to kind of slow down the advance of the bear.
This Dragon Knight's damage is getting out of control, even outside of the Dragon form. The hits onto Atrocity, the Centaur, just went down so quickly.
Yeah, and this game state has changed drastically in the last 5 minutes. When it was basically no advantage, now it's 10k. Cleese desperate to kill this bear. It's not an easy takedown.
And now the save items have come out for the Grimstroke and Pugner, all with the Glimmer Cape, Vesper with the 4-staff. Oh, and Glimmer as well for Vesper, of course. Sorry. BKB
combo with
as well, and the Ags.
The combo with the Soulbind for everyone. It's just in that fight mid, it was too much.
Yeah, might have a replay of it if they aren't going to fight. I think they'll probably go for Roche. So let's.
I think we can.
Let's take a look.
Peebo doesn't get caught in the top lane. They see him.
Oh.
Cleese is coming in, but the blink away. They don't know where he went.
And they're going to TP out. Let's have a look at this. Look at this replay of the mid fight then. So originally we were.
Everyone's scattered.
Ah yes, because they popped the Centaur ult to initiate, which started the fight with the Requiem.
The dust was just a little bit late.
But then the link is between the two cores, and then Dragon Knight just gets to work.
Yeah.
And absolutely shreds.
And they can't run away from each other.
Just apologies, live we have more action going on. No one has died so far, and I'm not really sure how. Flowzone will be the first to perish, and he has not popped his ult. Once again, no buyback on the Disruptor either. Dazzle ult popped as well. But it's a good pick-off already, and now the Dragon Knight will move forward. They didn't take the Aegis in the end. They will get the Reflect stun from the Lotus Sword, but Atrocity is taking far too much damage. It is a lovely grave, but it is delaying the inevitable. And Dazzle pays with his life as well. Centaur's still alive somehow. Now,
This could be game.
yeah, I don't see what they have on the
Bear was
side.
nowhere to be seen in the fight. All the ults were used separately. Just a bit of a lack of coordination from Ice Cubed here. Bear is resummoned. Man stays in base. Bear trying to go around the back. He's
They're
handled
not
these
going to have enough
supports.
time. They click the base and they do a lot of damage. There's no glyph available. They have to go now. Peebo goes in, but there's so much damage. Peebo is basically going to die. He's silenced up as well. Will die inside
Bear
the
gets
base.
one.
The bear is shredded through the Grimstroke,
enough.
but it's not going to be enough. They're going to get the Ancient, and actually they'll stop attacking it because GG has already been called. 38 minutes for this one, but it's CE who take the game, or the series, sorry, 2-0 in Group 1 of GTI.
That's lovely.
Congratulations to them, commiserations to Ice Cubed. Valiant effort, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, a little less back and forth than game one, but that mid game was all tied up for a while there. Could have gone either way. Ice Cube keeping themselves in it, gaining a little bit of advantage, but just when that team fight coordination comes in, leaving themselves somewhat lacking, CE took advantage, took the series.
51k damage from Dragon Knight
Yeah,
in like
15 and 1.
in 38 minutes. This is
He got out of hand.
unbelievably farmed and hit like an absolute machine. Dead for a mere 37 seconds of the game. Only beaten by Lone Druid because the man was nowhere to be found after a certain point. Lots of people happy to get beans. Hibideri not so much. 5k beans down for the day. Pretty rough one.
Well, no.
Pretty rough one.
There you go. Have your beans.
And CE have done it once again. Beans handed out. Door winning, I think, on both occasions as well. So there we go.
Yeah. A great little series from both those teams. First game, obviously very long, very drawn out. Pretty close. Ice Cube maybe just getting a little worn out. A little tired after that first one. Weren't quite the same in game two. But I think if they can tidy up some of their team fight, get coordinated, get on the same page, I think that's a team that can really progress well in the tournament and bounce back and be stronger. CE obviously getting their first series down 2-0. It's a good start from them. It's obviously first game, early days, but
Yeah.
can't ask for a better start.
Plenty more games, plenty more weeks to go. Time to develop that coordination we were talking about for all the teams. But obviously, in this particular case, Ice Cubed. Obviously playing with a stand-in too, so not always easy to play with that stand-in. But definitely, particularly the first game, a really good showing. And I think what I really like from their team is that out of this carry pick, they have quite a few different options in terms of diversity of the Medusa, the Lone Druids. But when I was looking through, plays quite a lot of different carry heroes that could be really beneficial for them if they can work out how best to play around Maitsukama.
Yeah.
So I think overall has had a good series despite being on the losing side of both games. It just felt like the Lone Druid was not the answer to the questions posed by CE, who I guess took their momentum from game one into game two, and this Dragon Knight was absolutely massive.
I think the thing in both the games was Ice Cube's draft just requires time. Like the Medusa, they were given the time, but in the second game, the Lone Druid is just not given enough time. You need items on both the bear and the hero, and weren't allowed to get to that point.
Yeah.
CE kind of correctly shutting that down before they find themselves 70 minutes into the game trying to, see it out. But a good adjustment from them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know whether obviously it's group stage. I don't know whether would you like to do any interviews, or are you happy to wrap up?
I'm happy to wrap up. I think we saved the interviews for maybe the all main stage, if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, any closing thoughts then from yourself on the games that we have seen in this particular one?
No, I think as I said already, a couple of good games. Hopefully, we see some more of that from both the teams. Yeah, long way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, more of this, please. Fantastic. Good start.
Great news. Okay. Well, with that being said, thank you to everybody who has tuned in to this one. It's much appreciated. I think it was from looking across. I think Seething was doing post-match interviews at the moment. It looks to me like, despite us starting half an hour earlier, we have ended around the same time, which
Brilliant.
is kind of insane, but testament to the game one. But yeah, hopefully you guys in the chat enjoyed the cast. Obviously, a few of you followed at the start as well, so much appreciated for doing that. If you do enjoy the casts, please just follow. You'll see when we go live. We cast a TI game last week, not officially, obviously, but just for fun. So if you're interested in casting things, we're going to try and cast a few of your games too, get people to submit games to us maybe in the future after GTI is done, so that we can keep rolling with this, because we really enjoy doing it and we hope you guys do too. Again, I want to shout out Gido. I mentioned it in between the games, but for obviously organising this event. It's the first game. It's early days. We've got a long way to go, but they've done an excellent job so far. So much appreciated to them and for having us to cast too. And to both teams, of course, and to you guys at home. We will see you soon. I'm not sure what game. There's lots of casters, which is lovely to see. So we're not sure when we'll be back casting, but I will do my best to pick up a game sooner rather than later. Take care of yourselves in this wild, wacky, wonderful world that we live in, and I will see you next time. Peace out, everybody. Good night.